And Emma will be on bits me every before. Apart from we, our manifesto, Baku crowd, one key policy, Minting can't tell what that. Say Ghana for Saudi way, and Nadia baby, I BM and what fast strategy for from Mama, bow me. Say, I'm going to catch the end. I got to my way. JJ carrying a bang. Away, fine. Moon, dear, why? Why are you? And Emma will be on bits me every before. Apart from we, our manifesto, Baku crowd, one key policy, Minting can't tell what that. Say Ghana for Saudi way, and Nadia baby, I BM and what fast strategy for from Mama, bow me. Say, I'm going to catch the end. I got to my way. JJ carrying a bang. Away, fine.
You cry before me, you cry for Parliamentary one by one. Then you say, I'm for boot to boot. The entire I say, and we want to say, I stand for you are the boy. I quite say, if it's the last time we saw my son, my baby, no, I arrest it, you know, it's a rest, you know. That's a for count. Oh, that's a worker. Like German chat, that's a walk. As someone can say, I asked my mom saying to but also my baby, I will to your only 20 people. And I was afraid never no, wait the intimate. Because MP Bass, when yes, you are sent to me, marketing. And I say, what is a betting, and a tiakuma. Okay. A tell was a what about me also a pound won't say more. What I catch a saint. Yeah, I catch a saint. Yes, out tomorrow, or Sabbath 10% to be here from any point if you play with Saja. Sinama, who be here from my water. As I say, you animated the free as a Timon, Jin this or mobile match me as a Sakayama. Oh, mommy, I don't talk much. Okay. I just wash it. And before me, I'll come for now. One of the Tuamano. Metro NDC, Mamma, and a minimum face no more. They say once in a second, but I was almost on Sunny saying, there, madam. Who's a square, me and Sunny Zero. You bet seem to say anything, only me as once I say, and Perno, Bibia. Afraid Metro Man is because of my name in your crime. Before me, I'll come for Parliamentary one by one. Then you say, I'm out for boot.
Now, but I will say, Usimuko school how many months? Marco school 1 month. And I'm moving to how many months? Move to the 2 months. I could want to Marco school 1 month, but in a 2 months. I could want to and I'll say school bay. Nifa, yeah. Oh, Fiaco, go school. I will say, Usimuko school how many months? Marco school 1 month. And I'm moving to how many months? Move to the 2 months. I could want to Marco school 1 month, but in a 2 months. I could want to and I'll say school bay. Nifa, yeah. But I will say, Usimuko school how many months? Marco school 1 month. And I'm moving to how many months? Move to the 2 months. I could want to Marco school 1 month, but in a 2 months. I could want to
Brunibe kase ewo enya na wie ewo root bi bebi e sha ase free ye party no anana me gina efidie so aka kire say yempo new patriotic party eye akamfo party. I'm telling you me nye ethnicity wa ha me catch your plane say new patriotic party eye akamfo party bi e sha ase free ye party no anana me gina efidie so aka kire say yempo new patriotic party eye akamfo party bi e sha ase free ye party no anana me gina efidie so aka kire say yempo new patriotic party eye akamfo party bi e sha ase free ye party no anana me gina efidie so aka kire say yempo new patriotic party eye akamfo party
Mwa Asantefoni akamfo na the problem of this country. Yet is what yan can't. Asantefoni akamfo na the problem of this country. Yet is what yen can't asantefo ne akanfo na the problem of this country. Yet so a yen can't asantefo ne akanfo na the problem of this country. Yet so a yen can't asantefo ne akanfo na the problem of this country. Yet so a yen can't asantefo ne akanfo na the problem of this country. Yet so a yen can't
total varied ballot 93,938. 93,938. Total rejected ballots. Total rejected ballots. Total varied ballot 93,938. 93,938. Total rejected ballots. Total rejected ballots. Total varied ballot 93,938. 93,938. Total rejected ballots. Total rejected ballots.
O Lord, and what is my house that you have brought me this far? Hallelujah be to the resurrected Lord. May we speak like David spoke. What are we? A simple West African poor country that God will bring us thus far. When this cathedral is built and we dedicate it to the memory of Elohim and to the worship of Elohim, that's what we will say. Who are we? A silly, dirty country in West Africa, ignorant, that the Lord will take us and change us and make us a global story. These things happen spiritually. It doesn't happen by economics from Harvard. It doesn't. Jeffrey Sachs has been talking to African countries. What has happened? Nothing has changed. He talk, nothing has changed. It's not about economics. It is understanding.
Enti mi pase adofo nyina eti se Yesu ebre ne ho ase se nipa oba eti se nipa tibia me ase nipa tibia
English not me can more English speak English.
Jesus Christ came as a donkey,
Sir.
So the pase adofo nyina eti se Yesu ebre ne ho ase se nipa oba eti se nipa tibia me ase nipa tibia
English not me can more.
Pase adofo nyina eti se Yesu ebre ne ho ase se nipa oba eti se nipa tibia me ase nipa tibia
English not me can more English.
Nipa tibia
English not me can more English speak English.
Nipa tibia
English not me can more English speak English.
Jesus Christ came as a donkey,
Sir.
Nipa tibia
English not me can more English speak English.
Jesus Christ came as a donkey, Nipa tibia
English not me can more English speak English.
Jesus Christ came as a donkey,
Sir.
Obani vi upedwen de mawa ne na upe obroyin le bisa o oso obani vi no ombe she ni boto ai vi boto ba ko ana oba upedwen bebre o da de bia obesi to se oba oda ho de bia we so ya be bono ma de bia
Remember we boto ba ko koko de ni bi
me fa vi na
o fa wi
ani vi upedwen de mawa ne na upe
obroyin le bisa o
oso obani vi no ombe she ni boto ai vi boto ba ko ana oba upedwen bebre o da de bia obesi to se oba oda ho de bia we so ya be bono ma de bia
Remember we boto ba ko koko de ni bi
me fa vi na
o fa wi.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's exactly 4:53 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. I know it's 8:53 in Ghana. When it's Fridays, Mixed Bag Day, we're here tonight to discuss Ghana. On Fridays, you know how we do it. We mix every story. We pick different stories from different platforms, different angles, different sectors, and speak on them. Tonight, my producers are called the Ghost Team. We are live across the world. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are live on TV. We are also live on radio. On YouTube, search for Loud Silence TV. On radio, on YouTube, you will get this show live on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. On Facebook, search for Loud Silence TV, and also With Audio Respect page on Facebook. Some very important platforms are cross-posting this show live across the world tonight. We have Benjamin Wayo Mahama's platform on Facebook. You can follow Benjamin Wayo Mahama on Facebook every single day. We are live. You can watch us live on his platform. Honorable Joseph Yamin's platform. They are also cross-posting. They are partners. We have NDC TV. They are also partners. Kevin Taylor, my official Facebook page. They are partners, and also Ghana News Thread. These platforms are all cross-posting this show live. If you're an Android user, you can also go to the Google Play Store and download Loud Silence Radio. You can listen to us right now on Loud Silence Radio. If you have an Apple device or use an iPhone, you can also go to the App Store and download Loud Silence Radio. You can also listen to us live on Apple. If you're watching me right now on YouTube, we need to make 1,000 likes before we can start tonight's show. We are lingering around 377 likes. We have 1,768 people. We have been live for 15 minutes. We have 1,700 people watching us eyeballs on YouTube right now. So if you're on YouTube right now, if you want us to start the show right now, you want us to officially start the show, please like the show on YouTube. We need to get 1,000 likes before we can officially start tonight's show. Also on Facebook, you need to share the show. We need to get over 700 shares before we can officially start tonight's show. So when to me, unlike show no YouTube, 1,000 in the next 5 minutes. I'm not going to start the show. I'm going to go back and play videos for to waste the time. I sana meka enya ha ene beji obia so inti say o hwe menwumbre na o YouTuber. I think it would be better you like the show. We are doing 486 likes, which isn't interesting, isn't encouraging, isn't fit for this platform. It is YouTube right now. We are doing 514 likes. Let's do 1,000 in the next minute. Now into me officially and start the show no. Na yenyina yehudia echo. And the Friday, when it's Friday, it's mixed bag day. Friday you can in Sembebre we talk about everything from Galamsey to EC to corruption to crazy people like Canada Japan. We discuss issues, and I've seen so many things on social media we can delve into. In Sembebre echo so into say is very important to say when it's Friday, call a brother to call a brother. So Kevin Taylor and goes team the yaba so yeah we in your bar you bet you see the you bet you see the you bet you so about you we are to so and san tie akwando so the bet you see we nkwa ya de we in your bar you ntumi choose back you bet you so about the we are to so san tie into yaba de ne aba into one tia sia a problem platforms bebre o ho ubetumi akoshe. I'm not here to please anybody. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to make you feel say no krena da hono but maybe cannot in such a way for you to feel comfortable. No, I am here to tell you the hard truth that hurts, that pains, that is going to force you to make a decision that will basically protect your life, protect the lives of your kids, protect the lives of the unborn generation. In Tiahano, we swallow the bitter pill. Very, very difficult platform. Now, what I want you to do is say for a year ujidie a wo party mu to nkyɛn fa ɛyɛ wosom ɛto nkyɛn fa ɛyɛ sebio ɛyɛ deɛn nton a wo to nkyɛn na ti asɛm ne ka sɛ okay we deɛ ma me ti asɛm ne te sɛ deɛ mente da na me hwɛ deɛ asɛm no saa na wo sɛ ɔyɛ wanyɛ ne saa ɛde sɛ mo Kristofo no mokɔ asɔre a momfa ɛyɛ makoma no enti asɛm no na monyi baabi a mofiri ɛne deɛ munim nto nkyɛn ɛno na bɛmo tie nyame asɛm ne yie enti ha deɛ saa na tie we are doing only 674 likes on YouTube, not encouraging. I'm going to go check on Facebook. So you make it 1,000. I'm going to go off team. Yes. If we are not able to make 1,000 in the next 5 minutes, because we are going to start the show in the next 2 minutes. In the next 2 minutes, you make it 1,000 likes on YouTube. I think it's better we end or we go back to the commercials. So we've say we have done over 1,200 likes on YouTube. And Sana ya start the show. No? Right now we have 2,047 people watching us. We have been on air for 17 minutes on YouTube. It's very important to say you been 1,000 likes on YouTube and Sana ya started on Facebook. And also we need to make 1,000. Facebook into my 1,000 shares. We obviously we cannot start tonight's show. Sana was say because the only thing you can do here to make sure that the world gets to know the truth. Say untumi and share show now. There's no need for you to be here. And I'm not going to beg you to watch my show. Until you're ready, so leave my platform. But if you're ready to make sure the truth at the end of the day, you need to share the show on Facebook and also on YouTube. You need to like the show. We are doing 799 on YouTube right now. On Facebook, let me see how many shares we are doing on Facebook, because on Facebook too we need to do Mr. P. I don't do Facebook. I don't even know how to check on Facebook. How do I check how many people are watching on Facebook. Mr. S, Mr. P. I don't know how these things work. I can see on Facebook we are doing only 181 shares. Nope. So what I'm going to do right now is YouTube. We are doing 829. Those on YouTube, I'm very sorry. I'm going to go off. Yes, because say we are able to do the shares well. Now to be 1,000 on Facebook and YouTube, then it means the message is going to get to those who are not watching right now. Almost on some show later. We are not here because we like some people so much. We are not here because we are telling you to pay a year TV bill. And I say, pay to watch Kevin Taylor. In fact, to be very honest, there's a specific reason here, a mammy force a TV channel. Because I know majority of the people who watch me from Ghana no omuni data and sebio the padodo ampese in some come on ye nuanoma sebio dodo no inkrasia ompese sebio ye omuhu nukure no omunti nam the TV ne bae nti at this point you know I am not here to tell you say kuties kana behwe me. So if you cannot share the show on Facebook wherever you are and you cannot like the show on YouTube wherever you are, there's no need for me to be rushing to give you the news. It's a waste of time. This is the modern journalism. This is the modern media. This is not the titi media na your patch. This is the modern media where your content tells the number of people who watch you. It is about the effort you put in your content. It's about the credibility your platform holds. That is what is our hallmark. There is no way I will sit on my platform to beg you that, you know something, I beg you, don't leave my platform. No. And into this world that will be to me a chase the ope. So I'm here to tell you, this is my product. I believe in my product. This is like Anke Car, Anke friend say Benz. I believe in my product. So I'm not going to come and tell you, say me patch or buy my product. Say, oh, a Benz Wuska na ura a Benz for showroom. So when the Benz Wuska and a ura a Tico for showroom. So I am not going to come sit here and beg you that let us cross 1,000 likes on YouTube. Let us cross 1,000 shares on Facebook before we start the show. I can go back, coil in, talk to my team. When I think that the purpose is being served, the contact, the numbers we want, we are getting it, the shares, we can come back. If it's going to be 10 minutes, we will do 10 minutes and continue the show. So we are still waiting. We will be on standby to see whether we can get a YouTube over 1,000 likes and Facebook over close to 1,000 shares. And Sana, you must start the show. No, you are still watching with all due respect, celebration. Let's all tell people to share the show, especially on Facebook. Now you say we've crossed over 700. I can only start the show tonight. So Facebook across 700 shares. So Facebook into man cross here. I'll wait. YouTube should be able to do 1,200 to 1,300 before we can start tonight's show. So I'll be back. When you're ready, we can all do the do. All right, welcome back to the show. We are still trying to get the numbers up. I'm talking about the likes and the shares. On YouTube, we are doing 1.1k likes. We are still not there yet. We need to cross 1,200. That is our standard now. YouTube answer at show University, it needs to be 1,200 likes, any base. And on Facebook, we are right now doing how many shares on Facebook on With All Due Respect page? We are doing 562 on With All Due Respect page. I'm talking about the shares on With All Due Respect page. Now, when you go to a year Loud Silence TV page, we are doing 203 shares. So we will stick to the With All Due Respect page for now. So With All Due Respect page needs to cross 700 before we can officially start tonight's show. We are still waiting. The likes and shares are supposed to be, we are doing 1,200 likes right now on YouTube. YouTube will about 100 to go. Facebook, you have about less than 200 likes, shares before we can start the show. We're still waiting. I'll be right back. See, you do 700 Facebook, near do 1,300 YouTuber. We can officially start tonight's show. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version.
Ghana must work more efficiently.
John Dramani Mahama, 24-hour economy.
Thank you very much for being part of tonight's show. We have 1,300 likes and we have 708 shares on With All Due Respect page on Facebook and officially start tonight's show. As simple as that. That's how you sell your product. I believe in my platform. The people I work with, every single person on my platform, they are authentic, they are credible. So we wouldn't come here and beg anybody to like the show. It's part of the rule. You like the show, you share the show, we go on with the show. That's how it works. You do your part, I do my part. I'm going to be talking for almost 4 hours. You just clicking a button shouldn't be a job. I was a pouch or come Jimmy. It's something that you are supposed to get used to. You need to understand. You have to like the show and share the show. If you're on Facebook, you need to share. The moment you turn on or you get notification, the first thing you do is to share. If you don't do that, you are disrespecting the platform. You need to get that. And sometimes I say you're rude and I say you're proud. It is because we want you to understand. You need to play your role. You need to play your part. The way I whom you say make us for 3.5 to 4 hours, you cannot do it. And maybe a Juma away, I cannot also do it. So the way I'm a respect to a Juma away, the same way you need to respect my job. So when you come here, it is simple as that. Like the show and share the show. We only have brofo kanya ding. Only be bini kana descent tokwa. And I'm also not going to sit here and be like. And I just want to tell my colleagues on my platform, Free Mind in Kotomoni Ade, you need to set a number of shares for your show. So the number of shares you want, just end the show and move on. Nipa the next day. If you don't get the shares, just end and move on. Because at the end of the day, you want the message to get out there. Say nipa na behwe na want to share. It's a total disrespect to you. Leave, because there are other platforms that you can go and watch. I'm sorry, I need to take care of something. That's how it is. I don't entertain stuff like that. When it comes to my job, Obi Onimi Bianim say me, I don't play with my job. That is why every single day you see me here talking for 4 hours. Majority of the people in Ghana to make us for 2 hours. No musika wa sorry them. 90% of the people to make us over 30 minutes or Ghana, 40 minutes, they end up taking your money. I don't do that shit here. I do my job. I tell you the news. I give you the facts. If you also want me to respect your side, all that you have to do is to come and like the show. It's so simple. Like the show or share the show. You move on. Right now, YouTube, you are doing 1,400 likes. So many people are reaching and so many people are seeing the show. That is what you do. On Facebook, you need to share the show. Brony, oko brony show so as anime on ka because when you say nipa na waba or respect no or reason tia or show is so. There are so many shows going on social media. You can go and watch. Why are you here? So if you want to push the show for people to hear the truth, you need to share on Facebook. So here show number so here show for Jimmy film show so because you are not ready to make sure the people get to know the truth. Me, I'm not going to beg you. And then I so Ghana nipa bebrebe e ka ho asem me pa choma mnyoma 3 na yem fan start en ka ho asem yenim se galam se ikoso ye be ka ho asem yenim se eye easy nsem na ikoso ye be ka ho asem na konkonsa be na what town Olemonko ana asamwa asamwe jano no senior brother senior player on the ayo, but normal. All right, Konkonsabe what time? I mean, share 1 or 2 people. I can see Victor on YouTube. I can see Bintu on YouTube. Victor again. Comfort is on YouTube. I can see 9 Kings watching me on YouTube. Yemba is live here. Prince Adams is also watching me. Frank Jaba is live here. Yamba Buena is back on YouTube. On Facebook, I can see Kofi. I'm sorry, Kofi. You're also here. I can see Mahendra Mahama. I can see Osei Prempe II watching me. Elizabeth is live on Facebook. Elizabeth Forjoy is also live here. Hajia Umu Keith. Also, Eshemi Enyumbre Enyona Mansa watching me this evening on Facebook. So many people watching me on YouTube. Felix T is on YouTube. George Sinzu is also live on YouTube. Solomon Akins is watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost Team this evening. Hudu Ibrahim is also watching Kevin Taylor on YouTube. Umu Keith is back again. I can also see Bold King Lion also watching me on Facebook. Yamba is back again. Mickey F is here on YouTube. Reese H is live here. Nyamiche is on YouTube. On Facebook, Comfort Gamel is live on Facebook. Gonja Barracks is also live on Facebook. Lydia Agles is live on Facebook. So many people. Aisha Ahmed is watching me this evening live on Facebook. So many people watching me tonight. I really appreciate you being here this evening. Good evening to Kwansma, the almighty Kwansma. It's been a long time, Kwansma. I miss you. Try and link up. It's been a long time. Unya boy for I'm not hearing from you again. So Kwansma, link up. Yenim says here and I catch him some mouse space. Now I call India Nibi episode dinichi because what is says India ni no kakunkumbaji for no oma no producers no. And they say only India ni deal, no problem. In the Kwansma, oh, the only India ni we are frame. Na sisi ani mehu de eko. Matese si India ni no oil producer e wo de kunkumbaji. Tama Samira ba eye India na wo ho na hu ye. Enti wo de Kwansma me de me ni papa me mpe gidigidi. Enti wo de boga me se wo de dem de nya afa cheme ni panche. India ni no de akwesi bia na wo de sabra kunkumbaji de etwam. See, I'm the new ones aba na is a copy producer papa. Good evening to Lucy. Also, ne papa or hine ewa santimemu. Also, on the Quans mechi. Also, very very strong lady Lucy. Also, Juma ama Ghana niaso. Oye one of the very few we Quans me few no about show Lucy. And so good evening Lucy. Ne papa or hine oya santimemu. Also, ne papa pemasempa ba papa nsem ntumi nka. Me ko boni di sesi ape ye betu na de so. Enti sebio Lucy sia santini ba sebio obon kwan out so obon kwan. Di sremu gire I just said sebio ye free Yugoslavia neba fefe ne se fight ne se fita asantini ba kokrowa Lucy so nyame nhira no like so ho licky soap and so ho licky soap so I'll link up. It's been a while I spoke to you guys. Licky soap so another one of member and be licky soap so ho I was one of these days me licky soap eba me show no so live na me din komo live one of these Fridays no me maybe next week Friday me licky soap beba na me na be din komo live on TV na ya din komo ma obi ehu de eko right now I think concern what town mama me hu na yen to us Mr. P if you're good to go let me know. Kevin Taylor ex-girlfriends association for text me, hey, so but your body now could be jaw, and it's a mimbo dino. On say I didn't see it in respect. My book once my boy Lucy near the other. Kevin Taylor ex-girlfriends association for the be text, hey, so do but me body now could be jaw, into jai, not now warrior home. You could body is see a bejaw, into jai, not now warrior home, because we be petre me body, who could buakufu, because who couldn't say Kevin a nice guy. Because actually, Kevin, yeah, we did it. Sorry, say my estimate. Oh, my music, you cry, but I'm sorry, can be on phone so. It's where I'm so. Yakobo this is ukru benya problem. Ukru say who's watching man so pa. Adikiti na bofu. Why is that guy mentioning you? Why is ukru say me a nice guy? Ukru see him say chaba me mini mosi for anti man no matter a long time. Into ukru ni me power on him say horsepower na no ding. Into ukru kote say mabo this better than tokwa. Into me say juma me ukru say me kote beka. Me kote na mabeka. Into me bodi. Into mo amba me Facebook, me WhatsApp mbe hey. So you have not mentioning. Me bodi ukru be jai na me kan de me kan na me ko benim. Ex-girlfriends associations no money panda. You got nerves, Mefro. I'll call you. You got nerves. I've seen your message. And then what again? I think I have seen everything. I guess I ain't ex-girlfriends for I leave you so leave me alone. Me say oh my opa kafina kasami boarding. Oh yeah kafina member full name. Now for you ready bisi. Your body e bejaw. Ready I go for. Your body is here pay our rebegu. Ukro nim say Kevin there. So Kevin Taylor. Oh dear now do no matter. Say me juma na go for say ejuma me na me ton ahoma rebotire e na me start ship attire ko Ghana. Inti me the attire there ejuma me nu e na me say aso me ye betumi as entrepreneur me dia ya ba beduru ha. First na oba this year ope baby ton ahoma rebotire me e na me workshop udru Pennsylvania Avenue ho e na me shop ho ahoma rebotire ni nyina beton bi. First no so ade na me kra free Thailand na me ton ansa na me free Ghana almost me yiri hu me eyibo ase go say Kevin Taylor no aboda no na mbo ase na yiri hu no ware no sa time ansa na me yiri be hu na me boda no ansa me yiri be hu me no ai we dey jimi every before mo jimi o I think Kevin Taylor oh wait ono na mbo ase ono na fi na broni bi share bo ase no fa ko ware ko America ai time na me boda no ansa na me boda no na me ton attire na me kra attire free Thailand ba ai enti attire no oba boase a na omomutu attire omo ho no ai omo nyina ba me ho ebetu attire omo ho enti aden de djuma na ya che and omo kan oh please don't mention or if you mention omonim ex-girlfriends associations no omonim no kre no ye ko bosses is here ye bom din e beja mo ex-girlfriends association me ex-girlfriends omo ware asofo me ex-girlfriends omo ware imams ba men kan kire obi bia me gina me clients do so ex-girlfriends omo ware asofo omo ware imams o enye imams ebi o Nigeria and ebi o Ghana me ex-girlfriends are omo ware doctors ex-girlfriends are omo ware engineers me ex-girlfriends omo ware aban mu mpanifo ai inti me ex-girlfriends association for no enye se bia omo ye nipa be meni wo omo ho ena de bia so from also baba omo from me baba ai because so we say me bia medu no inti me ex-girlfriend from oh baba almost so much am kro ma kotona no sato omo so omo nim dwuma dia baba betumedi inhira oto odidi me matam ujimi omo enye show no oh lord me ex-girlfriends no omo from so baba because omo nim level no omo de medu no they say omo from Mr. Taylor and I say oh omo from me baba because omo say matra sa level no medu me Dangote Ibra na me wo into omo from baba ai baba sana ex-girlfriends ne frame me now, and Mr. P, give me odds. The odds, if the odds are ready, Mr. P, give me the odds. You better bet and the ochina you bet disca. Mahama so ba 10% a year bet no tax no be ye free or obia ankai mo bia refi youth no. John Mahama say oba abe 10% betting tax na dash na ye ntumi disca no. Mahama say obeyi memo bia anka bibia nkyere no ano no. Okoto aba bet to Mahama na Mahama ba 100 days me gina no so. Mahama di president and the first 10 days me gina no so on di bet in free. Me so the ornamental ncha agro into kwani John Mahama ba power first week na me gina TV so John Mahama yi bet no also first 100 days we bet no me gina no so ye be yi bet na that tax so 10% ye be yi only option bia obo careless na first 90 days first 100 days we year ye be demonstration akọ Jubilee House ye be ka chere say o ka chere say obetwa betting tax nim. I'm sending a message to John Mahama and the NDC, the youth are going to vote for John Mahama and the NDC because you said, betting tax about umiade buy no ubetwem your first 100 days. Intime my youth na trust me on this. First 100 days, the day I'll be the president, I get chimbi jina TV so me kayo. Let me NDC for Matias yes, moon trap betting tax 10% nim. Samanya ye beba Jubilee House war. Me many youth in ye beba ho. We want you to drop the tax. Any e-levy also be ye. I obe mu tani yanchuma o inti any yes ye be twama. Ye bema a youth na twama because a bona woshe no ene ne yehwe. Into me, hundreds and thousands of youth or more Ghana. I aswaya see any sikano. John Mahama, a better amount. Betting tax 10% who be ye for a new crampo county, a better 24-hour economy count. Internet the Mamu Fendiagro. I Obiaka Bibia Mcans and Panijimi, on to me, Bibia. Obio when people Bioka say, betting tax will be from kinds of about the morning through one day. Ex-girlfriend for no. Ex-girlfriend for the taxi. And I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for not mentioning my name. Ex-girlfriend phone so I started from me Baba. Ex-girlfriend phone. Obi okra oba en chebe 2 days. I started now to ex-girlfriend. I want check. I ain't Baba there. It's not a joke. This is a big deal. Don't joke with us. All right, let's take care of business right now this evening. I just want to say this. Ghana, we are in a crisis, and this crisis now, you woman, it's serious and dangerous. And today is Friday. Normally, when it's Friday, we don't follow a show, no. The schedule. I normally touch on everything, but there's something I really want to talk about. And then I me team, no, we were having an editorial meeting, and it got to the point we realized, Ghana, as we are at a point, majority of us should put a year, be aside and look at the issues critically. The NPP as a political party, they have failed. Let me tell you, we had so much respect. We were so much into the NPP. We thought to say the kind of anticipation and war for Ekufuado any NPP ni Bawumiano. We expected say they were supposed to do something na yehubida in the history of a year. Ex-girlfriends for hame or obi something na to category bi mimfi omokra. Me yem show concentrate Baba. We've got into that point. Sa expectations na ne yewoma eye Bawumiani Ekufuado say omobetima ye bibi stronko no. Majority of the time, people like us, you are reasonable enough to understand to say. Na adia unim, what you don't know, you don't know. Until at least 2016, we thought to say, Diana you free John Mahama ne Atamels ne NDC hono. We were not too satisfied. And I say we did not really see the impact immediately. So we were humans, and we are still humans. We had the option to also look at other options and see, say, a bit to me a surprise here to the point nyoma bit to me, sebi baby oma yedruno, a bit to my extraordinary. So majority of you people and myself, majority of Ghanaians, we were all like, we need change. We didn't know why we needed a change. The reason why we said we needed change was that we wanted to move from where we were to a point where now Rebecca said, okay, we are satisfied. And now what was the issue where we wanted to move from? We wanted to make sure, say, sir, word of corruption, power not yet can be rebino. That was the main reason why Nipadodo echo ballot Ekufuado. It was about corruption. It was about economy. No, majority of the people accepted Dr. Bawumia's message because we felt to say dollar nane was 3.8. No, we were basically not being treated fairly by the government. Anytime because idea win him, now win him. Now we all decided to go with the NPP because we are humans, and because humans always want new challenge. Humans always want to be surprised. Humans always want something new in their lives. And we all made that decision in 2016. Say upon the John Mahama and NDC, we had not tasted anything apart from what they are doing. Because John Mahama is e-blocks, John Mahama is schools, John Mahama is hospitals, John Mahama is market or your roads. John Mahama is improving our educational agent structure. John Mahama and the NDC are building a harbors. They are building a factories, Commander Sugar Factory, Kaswa, so many things. But we needed more. We are humans. We need more. So we felt to say, what we are seeing, there are some people who are more eager. Men can say more intelligent because these people are foolish. They are not intelligent. We thought to say there were some people who were more thirsty or thirstier because John Mahama and the NDC were thirsty. They were trying to prove to us, say, you have more opportunities now they can work. But we thought to say there were some people who were more thirstier, who were going to basically build on what we or where we were at that moment. And the majority of us moved in doing what? Supporting Akufo-Addo, even though deep down we knew he was stupid. Deep down we knew he wasn't that smart. But we all felt to say, as humans, we need that change as a test to prove to us, say, are we actually doing the right thing? Because you see, se onko bibimua, se unhu samai da, you cannot explain samai sibia otie. Until se we samai no, you can give a clear description of samai. And see, we got to that point where we wanted to challenge ourselves as a nation. We had seen schools before, we had seen roads being constructed, we had seen so many things coming up. We loved it, we liked it, but we were not enthused enough because we felt to say there were some people on the sidelines that they were eager. I wouldn't say they were intelligent. We also fell for lies because in the process of being hungry for something you haven't basically seen before or experienced before, you become very vulnerable. So the NPP in 2013, 14, 15, 16, they saw our vulnerability and they took advantage of it. That is why they decided to go after the person of John Mahama, but not to campaign on issues. In this study from 2014, 13, 14, 15, 16, the conversation wasn't about, has the NDC done this? Has the NDC developed? Has the NDC built? Has the NDC made sure the economy is stable? The conversation was that Mahama Yekromfo. The conversation was character assassination because we wanted people, we as Ghanaians, we were so much into trying something new. So in trying something new, we become vulnerable. And to say young girl, we see so, every single word she hears from a man, it sounds great. Obi betime breaking a command adiachina obi sa change the same word to be use man in a different sentence, she'll fall for it. Until through that, it's a learning process. She becomes vulnerable. Into Obabia and Sisu say me name be 7 between pena and I'm name be do between pena. But in her anticipation of trying to get hold of love, somebody she can rely on, she ends up with men who recycle words that makes her believe, say, where the last stop ni, where they are correct, where they are kind of correct. So through that, she ends up going to bed with all of them. Obabia and Sorinka said, I just love, I want to sleep with 10 men. No, it doesn't work like that. It is when you are more expectant, when you expect too much, what happens is you become very vulnerable. And that is what the NPP psychologically did to Ghanaians 2013, 14, 15, 16. So you saw majority of we Ghanaians, even though we saw the things happening, we saw it physically, but we were so vulnerable to the point people did not want to talk about what we were seeing, the changes that we were going to see, the immediate and the long-term changes. But people were telling us about John Mahama. So the message was that John Mahama a crumb for, but the dollar was at 3.8. The message was that NDC 4 years before, but Kotokraba was being built, and the economy in the central region was being opened, was opening up. There you heard what the OTR say, NDC 4 year arrogant, year before. Circle interchange was being built. It was connecting every part of Accra to ease ahead and traffic for business to flow, for the time we spend in traffic to go down, for us to spend more time at our business ahead and locations. John Mahama Ekromfo on the Bush of area Ghana Sika, the same time Commander Sugar Factory was being built. John Mahama Ekromfo na Pokwasi interchange was being built. John Mahama Ekromfo na Kejetia Market Phase 1 and Phase 2. Phase 1 was almost done. Phase 2 was started. Now we are looking at as someone who be catches John Mahama being for but a Kromfo. But John Mahama Ekromfo no. That same John Mahama ye 2 years near who say we are hospital. It was going to ease the pressure. Na eda konfanoche so yehu Afari Hospital. It was going to ease the pressure at Ashanti region. Yehu Kumewu. So now Amanfobi are targeting the person, the character of John Mahama. No, we followed that. We did not look at Yesu na yeboni dimbone ne juma ben or ye wasase so. After Yesu we heard the gospel, how the gospel traveled. Majority of the people are Yesu ebetuomo time they were alive no I can tell you for a fact about 99% of the people Jesus came into contact with did not trust him, did not believe him. Because the people who did not like the Jesus gospel and the revolution and Jesus, they tried to let the people say, way, onye onyameba, way, or basically or a rebel leader, way he came to destroy us. So it was about his character. It wasn't about the work that he was doing. Jesus was recognized after his death because that was when the people sat down and said, yes, Suba Zacchaeus wano. En koma ode Zacchaeus bedi no. Zacchaeus sesaye no. Omo ano ne omo ye adwuma nyina sesaye. Enti ama nipa dodo sesaye. Now you get it. Yes, Suba no. En senkyerene oyeye no. Nipa na sebio omo doubt no ebesi ne obi anye bi. Enti amana ehun said no oye no. It was unique. So these are things the NPP in 2013, 14, 15, they looked at John Mahama, Omushe John Mahama, Omushe John Mahama Yere, Omushe John Mahama Busianfo, and they tagged them. So it was a character assassination strategy where we, the people, we forgot to look at Mahama Yakronfo Yate, Nadiana Mahama Ye. You get it? That's the question you ask. Sende, because Baumia Yakronfo, na me masa wabusam se Baumia, Ediana Baumia Ye. What has Baumia done? In some about Miaka se obey no, sign your man waye, sign your man in sway, and I say in swabing or what are the abbas, what have been the benefits? Have we seen effects of the Baumiaye? Boame, boao, send the Baumia anywhere, Diana Baumiaye, the all cano, na ya yada dana, or the Ajunufufrobia ba, yet tibia near Tim. $1 near 3.8, has Baumia been able to keep it there or reduced it, or Baumia has moved it to 17? Because Yesu Christo, Oba na Obeka Nyamesem Yesu ba na nkobeye duane a nkobeye cook. There was a reason why Nipa Bibri etuji Yesu echi. The disciples of Jesus Christ followed him because they saw him as a preacher. So majority of them were following Jesus because they saw him, they listened to him, they followed him and realized that his teachings. So he was a teacher they were following. Baumia was brought into politics as an economist, and his main job was to make sure the economy is stable, the dollar stays there. Jesus' main job was to carry the word of God to change men. And no Yesu the human principle no. Yesu the obeye we wiase ni say oba se obeka nyame asem eja to nipa ema asem ni nipa tena na asesa nipa na agi nipa nkwa. That was the job of Jesus Christ. And he said Jesus Christ ba na those times no Jesus ebo pa na obi anim say ono the area ho ono the good player. That was not Jesus the core responsibility. The core responsibility of Jesus Christ and they say obeba na odi asem no agi nipa. So that is what he did. In Tinka Yesu, omuvu free, had the core responsibility to use the word to change manner. And anko started say oye restauranta, anka de onyanko pompe say Yesu beye no kwefeli. In the Mahamudu Baumia, Nanado Danko Kufuada Kacho say he is bringing Baumia on board because of the economy. $1 was 3.8. Your GDP, what the 68%, get to GDP 68% there about. A Kanye bought every crime and Kroma breast with Mahama, near $122 billion. Then 22 billion citizens. Baumia should do better. Baumia's core responsibility is to make sure the city, the dollar, does not overtake the city. Our GDP and I say ekaya deno sebio ebeba form, unemployment rate ebeba form, corruption ebeba form. So when Baumia fails these basic core principles, then Baumia should not be given any nod or any listening here. So it makes it easy. And inside the Bamkacha will say, we should all blame ourselves, baby, you do know, because now we were not matured enough to understand the jandam nana manfobi etugu system. That is why I say right now, I can't less than 86 days to elections. Some people feel say, jandam is dead. Jandam is dead because you cannot just come on radio and say things and walk. Also, and there, but we jina public no can say Mahama, they are confirmed to ya. He looks funny, he looks stupid, he looks ignorant. Also, and the mujina stage no can say, oh Mahama time no, ya so go to edan Dubai. Akra we 15 year kra hu so with Jimmy. That is how we have been able to destroy that thing that destroyed our politics. Ghana is at a point where we are recalibrating our thinking, we are recalibrating our leadership, we are recalibrating principles as a nation. And to do that, you need to be very, very resolute. You need to make sure, say, You don't make people's emotions. You don't make people's positions. You don't make people's religious affiliation. You don't make people's tribal affiliation overtake the principles you want to be installed. Right now, you see, say, Obi feel say election in back. Bebre feel say Now just see, I just say, young Kotwaba, Yabaka Kotwaba by assembly ho because a tro into me and defeating no cre. And that is what you need to understand. And the couldn't tell what you say, young Kotwaba, and say, a tro for one no mucha trono. They are scared to do that. They are scared of you because they know you come after them. They know when they lie, you come after them. So now it becomes so difficult for Omo carry NPP jandam no to carry the jandam. We have less than 90 days to elections, but today, radio, I say, it is because jandam is dead. It is because truth, basically today, is prevailing in Ghana, and that is how our politics is supposed to be. I wouldn't sit here and tell you I'm the perfect gentleman who said on TV and say things the right way. That is why sometimes I put disclaimer out there. I use strong words. There's a reason. Before you can build, you need to reset. And the reset, it's not easy. It is difficult. We need to swallow the difficult pill. Adults are supposed to be spoken to as adults. Hard words are supposed to be used because these were things we ignored. And a man before I say Jimmy. And then we sat in this country for people to use us as idiots. Until when you when you come watch my show and now you watch my colleagues, my friends on my TV, it is not personal. It is the job. It is us trying to let you understand. So what they were kuma and ton awbo if you are ufrim at the show we be tia wow. It will not help you. Let me tell you. Me Fantini ejimia. Why should I just say because me Infantini Jiminti, I just have to ignore it? No. I need to let Sam Fantinity as say with Jimmy. And it applies to every tribe. But that does not mean, say, I will never call myself a me Infantini. No, I will always, me mami anwuneni, ofri denu, me papa Infantini, on the paramount chief of Asebu, traditional, Abra Asebu Kwamankasi traditional area. Okaka Benando, and I'm not shy to say that. But so as some banner, I have to tell the people, it does not make me less of a fancy. And as I catch down when I say these things you people are doing, you are being foolish. It does not make me less of a Voltarian. No. This group of people, this your character, it does not change you. It does not make you less of a Kwapimini. It does not make you less of a Dagombani. It does not make you less of Asantini. You are Asante somebody mas memfante some. But we need to also understand or say a kind of creno so that we will understand each other. That is how it's supposed to be. So me, I don't carry those things on my platform. So I shall be platform we are Masri Infantefo, Masri Awunafo, Masri Krobofo, Masri Obia. I've been critical on everybody because I don't see Fantini as better than Asantini, and I don't see Asantini as better than Awuneni, and I don't see Awuneni as better than Kroboni or Nzimani. No, we need to get that. Here to do that level now, we can sit and tell each other the truth. That is what we need. And these are things that we are not supposed to move away from. If we want the Ghana that we have always been yearning for. Because we cannot use hypocrisy to build this nation. It is never possible. And it can never be possible because in a country where hypocrisy, the truth will always submerge, the lies will always submerge the truth. And that is where we are today as a nation. We all know they know the truth. Why are they not speaking? Because of hypocrisy. Nobody from what we are seeing around the nation will walk to the ballot and vote for the NPP. Actually, wait, Jimmy. No, to be very fair with you, nobody in their right senses will walk to the ballot and say, me to my MPP. For the MPP to continue what they are doing, I can tell you on authority, Galamsey across Ghana Fuanka so many BBD, Galamsey do 10%. Ghana Fua. Omoya young men and women are sebi we see omoya galamsey. Omoya galamsey 10% no, about 7% enyo omo pe so omo be galamsey. So 10% no. Me say 10% no. Omo mu be 7%. Enye omo pe some be galamsey. Omo nya decent job omo be. But 90% of galamsey form what Ghana ha e ban mu nipa, and we all know. So we cannot make it look like said the can we all know we live with people. We live with these same people in our communities. Ghana, young men are a community, any ahuchirenti, and they almost no, none of them can buy an excavator. How much you mean to excavator? They can't even buy a chamfine machine. They can't. They don't have the money. They don't have 70,000 Ghana, 80,000 Ghana, a young 22-year-old boy, Onye Jumada, a kofasika wo hena akoto chamfine. Somebody in government, somebody in power, the party in power, omo yesa, eya buy munipa. So the young people, no, I don't blame a young man or a galamsey. No, I blame the leadership that are using the young people. Galamsey na ankwara na omo galamsey omo ye no. Majority omo ni nsuo hu. Omo mu gina nsuo hu ya galamsey no. Omo ya ban mu fo. But we come to that matter. What I wanted to say in the say, let's put our emotions aside. You might not like me, I get it. I understand. And then I'm one way in I pay. Me a nice child girlfriend, or boyfriend, okay. Me you where it's fine. It does not make me human than you. It is normal. Ebia utumisha o boy, ana ukunu or kona shwe de chia, I say sisire. Utumide compare me say, na yede na me worry bibi we. Enye no nebe mo de time. So sibiati no. Ebia oda ho na chia ho na hwe ukunu pantan I say tetefo cap. Into say na we dem ko fa no we hwe Kevin hwe nim hwe be ma eye nyame untumi force into untumi time. Because me tia sisi ya oni me kuntokwe. Meka se eba na eda wuyem no owu a onse kufu ado abubefu ana meboa ba meka se oba ne nsem a woni beje wo akomem efu se wonnim se kufu ado akyekyede okay mami yem show ebufu a NPP girls obodwa me nyina enye se bibi ntra o omo boys ho tan ene na omo problem o sa MPP for my omumpem asem omo boys ho tan omo tumi ni omo boys that dem oba tumi MPP ni ba tumi ni be ma nyam na yetumi ka yensa oba de be se na nana ne buofu oba be se na na obuofu na oba be se me obi tuni ne boy ne kunu ti also amankwa ontumi mfa bucket enkosi edwaye ma me na amankwa hwe de pa ode hye boxer shorts a bucket kuta na ohwe de kwachi I say odumdua ye de be ye woduro now to about to mission say edie ni nyina ya pressure and na mo be gu me so no mo na me kontokwa and na Kevin Taylor no and na ho fun bi pressure because de we hu no eso weni na etwa wiyam say ebia box na on ne da ho no anase abrechire no ontumi nya de Kevin Taylor anase on set de Kevin Taylor no ho nya nome ene ne hawo no ukunu se wo ma ukunu ne chi se wo ma udidi me matam. All right, let's take our business. Let's go friends for the Siano. Kwansma Maka. Okay. Right now, let's go friends for the same your day. Mami go share let's go friends for the messages no. Also, mami share your church. I have added you. May you free. May you attend my Adamo. All right, now this is something that we need to talk about. A calculation. The first one, no, when you calculation, where real and some call stories, no. This is real, and this is John Dramani Mahama today meeting the U.S. ambassador, and the John Mahama Asia the ambassador or Ojina U.S. for a name or Ghana. We meeting can we and Sunny Yako in some froso. Now John Mahama Amanai Claire met with U.S. ambassador Virginia. Hey, call ya Mamaka Virginia, Madam Virginia Palmer. Virginia Palmer on Thursday in my office to discuss issues of national and international interest. Discussion focused on our concerns with the Electoral Commission's preparedness for the December 7 election. John Mahama will share U.S. ambassador in Ghana and your friend a year Virginia. And your vagina. Virginia. Now, on any share no mudin komono. In commanding Yinano, John Mahama saw that 2 million say America for moon show. Say you now see America for name Ghana. Yeah, they are practicing democracy. Me and I did the biggest opposition party in him. And the Electoral Commission maybe. And my chair Electoral Commission say, for your man to 2 years. Now, Sebu Abana Yakotono Abano Enya Frenchim. You could see that the NDC are taking steps to make sure, say, the upcoming elections it will be free, fair, and transparent. Into a whole leader. Sebu Incompetence or ya the bonnie, and come on, you feel Bisanka, Omobedi Bonnie, and Ombe say democracy now. The NDC leader, who is John Mahama, would never invite Edian or would never meet with the ambassador to discuss how our democracy can be sustained and sustained very well. Internet John Mahama Asia ambassador no okacha de say me ne me party NDC de yene yadwene mu fein ye pese abana ye koto no yensisi obi na obi so nsisi na electoral commissioner no ana electoral commission no da Ghana 4% omoregi abano pese omo wi abani mu ma MPP na yetumi ni omo krasa a kire omo say omo mbi omo nkratem anasa register no na yema the external auditors embe forensic audit omo mehwem enwu se de wokrata mu nyina ye krogen ansa na ekoto aba no the electoral commission say omo nye ndi John Mahama akacha America for no eji tentente nobody in Ghana should blame John Mahama because the NDC they are taking all the democratic steps to make sure say chaos bia ebeba out of this election no and free omo ho. Into your Ghana near so per party ana nipaku a mo person to kwasi wo Ghana eye wenchu si Ghana December 7th eye ECJ Mensa Bossman Asari and the NPP led by Baumia they are the ones omo pese oman no ebo into ende me din ka catch them NDC4 have taken all the steps. Now after John Mahama Asia eye the US ambassador no eye the chairman of the NDC Johnson Asiedin Ketiaso akasa and I quote or say our issue with the EC should be solved. Else the party leadership should not be blamed for any violence. We are chairman of the NDC or say, yani EC aseme da osisi e pese ye nyina Ghana for e kan hubom ne hwe eye registered mu. EC se omom pene. Omagiatum se omo de krono no beso mbo Asiedu Nketia say as the chairman of the great NDC no say asembisi because of EC's refusal to make sure the democratic process and I say the transparent process leading to the election no you follow or see or catch a software or catch a hemfo or catch Ghana penifo ex-president for amotete ebri Ghana ahema sebio ebimo etitin kurase ni krom say etija 2024 December 7th memma obian blemu NDC leadership if you said the NDC be bia no mo ye. What the NDC are asking for is a simple thing that should be done. The NDC are saying, be a registered an independent auditing firm. Is the NDC asking for Jesus Christ to come and dine with them? If the EC is transparent about what they are doing, or some can say yes, but the EC are and Jen Mensa Eddie Poclair aye ye nenti eni ne niase e do nam Ghana na se ne niasio se sebio ori enkwara namo e na oti Ghana na ojimi all because Nana Dan Kweku fo ado achechide no oni sa MPP fo ejimi fo odwen se Ghana fo moma ye nyina yankasa na isi anye sade na election day chaos is here. No fool should blame the NDC leadership. Obanyansa for yebunibe yenkana sem. Now we were talking about EC. Now, before I go to EC, I just want to say this. I saw this poster today, and I think we need to talk about it. And it's coming from GH Hyper. I'm going to spend less than 1 minute on this. GH Hyper. All the people behind this event. If you know you have not spoken to Shatawale, take this down or talk to Shatawale's lawyers. I am going to say this. Almost this event is the Ghana report. I am saying, I've spoken to Shatawale, he has no knowledge about this. If the organizers of this event, if they want this event to go on without any legal implications, they should reach out to Shatawale, reach out to medical now, and make sure the right thing is done. And I'm telling the woman behind this event, they should do everything possible because these are some of the things they do. They will put Shatawale's face on an event. Then we are not call for UTV. Almost say Shatawale eji sika omba event. Omu wi am so Shatawale, your friend event be Stoneboy Baho Ambaho. Shatawale knows nothing about this called the Ghana Report event. He knows nothing. And we are telling you people, you should pull this thing down. Some say event in the Baswa. We are all trying to protect the industry. I cannot speak for the temperamental the kid calling himself Stoneboy. I can't speak for him. But I can speak to tell you, say, Shatawale knows nothing about this. And if you people want to do the right thing, it's better you speak to him, speak to his manager, and make sure, say, put his face on something. So I am telling the woman, and I know the woman who is in charge of this. I know you like your brand. I know you want to help the entertainment industry. I know you want to add some value to whatever you are doing, but do it the right way. And I'm telling you, these bloggers, before you post things, before you put things out there, you need to double check before you go out there, because these things have legal implications. The next day, you have say no more continue Peace FM, UTV, kekan kwasi asem, insulting people all because omu nipebi, ewu nipebi, enipebi nuya, and bekan kwasi asem no more so. So I just want to say this. Shatawale knows nothing about this. Whoever has spoken to you people, it's his own problem. But with Shatawale, he knows nothing. If this event is going to go on, talk to Shatawale. He's human. He's going to sit with you people. He will perform. Onye ready say, Onye, he will do it. But make sure the right thing is done. And I'm sending this to the woman. The organizer of this event, or your bar, I don't want to mention your name here because I want to protect your credibility. I want to protect your brand. I want people to know you have clean or clear intentions for doing this. So please, whoever is behind this, and I know the woman behind this, make sure, Mr. S, Mr. P. All right, we're going to take a short break. Our Facebook pages are all off. We don't know what went on. My team, they are telling me the Facebook page, everything went down. Our Facebook just went down. So we are going to take a short break. We're going to be back. They want to talk to me right now to see what is going on. I'll take this short break. I'll be back to take care of this. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version. There was a glitch. My team, they've been able to get us back on. With All Due Respect is back on. Loud Silence TV is back on. All our affiliates are back cross-posting tonight's show. You can reshare the show. Hey, Edio, one platform. Every day we are getting hits. Every single day we get a hit. Just say, there's never been a day I'll be sorry. Not my page. All the pages, my team are not texting me. Boss, we've been hit here. We've been hit here. We ran, like, I don't know why you guys, and they'll be sending some fake links. Just accept this. It's from Facebook. It's from this. It's from you. Sometimes you ask yourself, it's just a normal platform. Why every day you are sending attacks, you are trying to block my pages? Why do you do that? Because our security is very fortified, very, very fortified. And you're strong and cannot take a page in a long time ago. You keep doing it. You keep doing it. It's not working. Stop. Let me do my job. Let me do my job. You have been doing this for a long time. My guys who handle the pages, they are not kids that you can use some community things to beat them. No, these are well-trained guys. It was a hit, but we've been able to block whatever was trying to go in. They wanted to take the page. They wanted to block the feeds, but I think our security is very strong. We have decent passwords to protect all these things. So let's do the show. It's exactly 5:59 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 9:59 in Ghana. Now, Mommy and started show. They started with calculation. So my cash at I'm not going to go there again. Now, Mommy and Assem way. This is the Peace Council. Mokai calculation here starting at 10 o'clock in Ghana. Now, calculation no in Brebi Duye. Now, Peace Council were very, very bold and precise in their statements. Now, when we start statement, we're Monday, 24th of July, 2017. We're right after elections. And a Peace Council for a bold statement. Dear Intina Peace Council, Ekasa, Charlotte say others must resign. Peace Council they were bold, they were emphatic. This is the same Peace Council you have today. And sometimes you ask yourself, say, onyamina na odi omani mom to me bold, to me make emphatic statements, no. Sa onyankopon no wadane bafan na with all due respect to bafan for. Sa onyankopon no wadane ni freni na because this is the Peace Council. They were able to make emphatic statements. Say, Charlotte say others must resign. And let's read the story. Where calculation make remo. In Penifona, Omudimuso Ghana and Bibria Cromfo, especially Peace Council, Omia Cromfo politicians. When you read the story, this is what the story says. The chairman of the National Peace Council, Most Reverend Professor Emmanuel Asante, is calling on all the commissioners at the Electoral Commission, led by Charlotte Osei, to resign. Hey, Mama Kwasiafwa da watch you. Where 2017, Ekufuadu Winnie Power na almost started using Peace Council, Christian Council say Yemfenyi Charlotte say free ho. You ask yourself, what was the reason why they wanted to badly take out Charlotte say? Inti, who read this story now? Say the reason for this call, he stated, to ensure a thorough investigations into the allegations. Papa say the reason why he and the Peace Council, the reason why Peace Council forced Charlotte say and resign it right after Ekufuadu Ewini Power and they say the allegation they have leveled against each other without any interference from them. I say the reason for this call, he stated, to ensure a thorough investigations into allegations they have leveled against each other without any interference from them. Reverend Asante made the comment following an expose by Mrs. Osei after some people at the EC petitioned President Ekufuado for her impeachment. Osei, adikudienti okase Charlotte Osei ene ne dien omo oni omo adwuma nyina en resign and say Enkophobia chro petition akoma Kufuado. Emma sa petition of the akoma Kufuado ninti o jinaso peace FM jinaso aka Ghana for say Charlotte say over the Jumantuo. The petition was an allegation. It has not been investigated and it has not been proven yet. Sa petition, anybody can write a petition to the president. It needs to be investigated, and after the investigation, it needs to be proven beyond reasonable doubt that Charlotte Osei committed a crime for the petition to hold. Before Krampa, they can think of sacking her. But this is when a petition was sent to the president. The Peace Council say just an allegation against her and her subordinates, just the allegation and the petition, it means that Charlotte Osei and resigning. Kwasi Afo in Ghana say, a Peace Council. There's no Peace Council in Ghana. Now let's go on. Mamim Gigum. Yeah, 2 stories. Charlotte Osei, the second chairperson of the 25-year-old commission, is facing a mutiny from her staff who accuse her of managerial incompetence, doubtful political neutrality, and breach of contracts and the Public Procurement Act. Also, Charlotte Osei, MPP for but Sibia MPP for use nipebi ebe sinne petition Ekufuado so person use Charlotte Osei. Do you know where they are? Do you know who they are? No. But it's not conforming Charlotte Osei adwuma o easy. Na petition president say Charlotte Osei onye neutral. The evidence, we didn't see it. Say Charlotte Osei managerial incompetence. Evidence, we didn't see it. Say Charlotte Osei procurement breaches we boom raso. Evidence, we are yet to see it. And no mujina soka say yenyi Charlotte Osei free easy. It Peace Council for 2017 July no soka say yam pam Charlotte Osei on pam no ho. This is your Peace Council. They did not ask, say, the allegations leveled against the lady, those allegations, were they thoroughly investigated, and at the end of the day, where the findings, were able to prove, say, Charlotte Osei basically committed a crime. Because if Charlotte Osei committed a crime after investigations, she needs to be prosecuted. Because the office Charlotte Osei was occupying was a government office. It is a Charlotte Osei breaky a procurement breaches. Charlotte Osei needs to face the law. It is Charlotte Osei anko jailer. It means that Charlotte Osei did not commit any crime. But Peace Council did not even wait for it to get to that level. Almost say as far as a petition has been sent to the president, Charlotte Osei resigning. This is your foolish, stupid Peace Council. And then they are forcing you to say, NDC for MS signed document. Jimmy. You trust the Peace Council at your own peril. Oh, trust the Peace Council at one away, Jimmy. Now, trust you. Peace Council is a branch of the NPP headquarters. Nobody on the Peace Council will be happy to see John Mahama come back to power. None of them. Because most of them, the favors they have received for the past 8 years, they wouldn't want John Mahama to come to power for them to be checked. They are equally as corrupt as your politicians. So our Peace Council for them to different from NPP they are the same. We got ya sofu na me de me ba na metare kwanta ho. Ya nyame nipa. Me ba na bodua na metare ho. Moa. We are being critical. Now, so when you take your time and analyze, in fact, my main kind story in your level. That when you read the story, these are all the allegations they just leveled against the lady. You see the 2 deputies and operations, Amedu Sule, and commissioner in charge of corporate services, Georgina Opokwa Mankwa. Charlotte Osei has also vowed to get her 2 deputies investigated for allegations, some bordering on crime. And Sambasa, and the general can't say Yenyi Charlotte Osei through her. The Peace Council is dangerous. The Peace Council is a threat to our democracy. The Peace Council of Ghana, we should not take the Peace Council serious because Ghana na ebese no a peace council and ebese Ghana. Jane Mensah dia the peace council enabling the Kufuor and Jane Mensah to do what they are doing. Because if the peace council is basically or truthfully a council that is for peace, they will tell the EC to open up their books for them to be audited. Peace council do they audit their books? Why do they audit their books? They audit their books because they don't want people to think they are criminals. So if Charlotte say to me the allegations are tono so mama ka say yampam Charlotte say obia otiasia oti EC officer ye ka say ombia book ni nyina hwehwem no mo de mo Jimmy Peace Council say ye nyina ye nya abotre. The books are there. Jane Mensah works for us. We have the right to question what is in her books. It is for the Peace Council not to even talk about this. No? Nobody should treat Peace Council as a Peace Council. We need to treat Peace Council as a very diabolic group of old men who don't want our democracy to do what to be sustained. We need to treat them like criminals. Hey, Kevin, you can do a buofunu, mebusi any do. A buofunu, near to Kroma and Peace Council for your body pound what you do. I'm demanding justice for those people. A buofunu, me bonfire said the next bullet should come into your family and enter your father's house, your father's head. Then you will think, send a yawn etie. Moa. We got on to Mama Hama, Cocotum and PPU, and family who, but damn. Now, my mention of Jandam serious be on me, Moshe de Omuye. Subin MPR, ya permanent and Seoka. This is what they did in Parliament 2017. Time and omu orchestrated Charlotte say, Sibian Peso Unifree office.
Mr. Chair, thank you. The budget for the Electoral Commission has been approved without these figures. According to the budget estimate that was submitted to Parliament, the internally generated funds was zero. Now we've been given figures by the chairperson, and I want to.
Besides, I thought you worked on this volume for me. Sorry, video na me bono Subin, former Subin MPR, and we lose elections. They know original Parliament in so the Charlotte say about Parliament. The Charlotte say about Parliament, no. And Omubusa Charlotte say, oh, a year IGF, a year internally generated fund bia after the budget, no, EC4 IGF, bino, ombeka wasem. In the Charlotte say call Parliament, and okoyi ni no. Charlotte say about Parliament, no, they were saying, say, Charlotte say body language, the way she was sitting, the crana, so muadie. This is the MPP. After Omo Echo Parliament, Echo Busa Charlotte say, Sema Charlotte say, Emma answers. That was the video I was playing. Now, after Parliament, no, Sa Subin MP ni APR bontine journalist bedin komo. Na ninkomo die no. The reason why Grandpa almost person Charlotte say free office the Grandpa say the way Charlotte say was sitting in Parliament, they didn't like her posture. She did not sit the way they wanted. This fool, kwasia we and the MPP for Pamno Osu.
We are talking about a statutory body charged with the conduct.
Besides, I need these two videos. I need the sounds to be boosted. I'm sorry. I'll play these two videos, but now a year. My team, they are going to work on the two videos for me right now. Besides, I need these two videos. In fact, I need the second one out of Parliament. If you can do that, I'll be fine. But the videos I have here, the sounds are very, very low. They are very, very low sounds. So, besides, try and work on the two videos for me right now. Now, we are talking about how they orchestrated Charlotte Osei's the removal from the EC office. On Sana Peace Council for Air Catcher say because of a mere petition that has been sent to the president, Charlotte Osei should resign. We're 2017, Ekufuor about power 6 months, and imagine say Pam Charlotte Osei. The Peace Council led it. Now here, this is Jane Mensah, and Jane Mensah in 2021. Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuor was petitioned by 2 Ghanaians to sack Jane Mensah. This is 2021, January 23rd, 2021. 2 Ghanaians petitioned the president that Jane Mensah must be sacked. Did the Peace Council come out to tell us to say the reason why or the allegations leveled against J Mensah and her deputies should all resign. This is the reason why they told the president that he should sack J Mensah. Mummy reading some peace council a stupid council. Don't listen to them. They are bad people. Now, President Akufo-Addo has been petitioned to dismiss J Mensah as chairperson of the Electoral Commission. The two petitioners are Elikem K. Kotoko and Prince Derek Ejay. Now, their petition to the president is dated January 18, 2021 and cited a number of reasons for which they believe Mrs. Mensah should be sacked. Among the reasons are that Mrs. Mensah, that's J Mensah, incompetence became apparent before, during, and after the Ayawaso West Wagon by-elections. Also, they accuse her of false declaration of results and the taking registration of voters amid coronavirus and other things. So, the reason why Elikem Kotoko any a petition Akufo-Addo say J Mensah declare the wrong results. J Mensah Ayawaso West Wagon, the way she conducted the elections Emma and the Nipebi Entumi Nanti or Ghana. J Mensah, among other things, her way of managing the EC. Nana Akufo-Addo was petitioned. Why didn't the Peace Council come out to say there is a reason for J Mensah to also step aside or resign? But the stupid Peace Council did not utter a word. Ask yourself why. The Peace Council is a stupid institution we don't need. They've left. We need to get rid of the Peace Council. We don't need it. And people will say, Adena Wakasasa, Diana Peace Council, Ayabwa Ghana, a Diana Omaye. All that they do is they do politics behind the scenes. The president has been petitioned too. 2021. J Mensah is still in office. The Peace Council never spoke on it. Why were the Peace Council so interested in Charlotte Osei's case? Because they used the Peace Council to get rid of Charlotte Osei, to bring this disease of a woman to come and lead an election that will destroy Ghanaians. Now you get it. That is their modus. And I'm catch out how they use the CSOs, how they use those CSOs to basically brainwash you people and direct their agenda. And I'm sure the NPP government, they normally use the CSOs. Now, their dadamo. Agenda, CSOs will be at a carry agenda. The same way they use the Peace Council to carry their agenda for them. Peace Council, they have been doing the bidding for NPP, not today. From the day we instituted Peace Council, they have always hated the NDC. The idea say most of them feel they think belonging to a particular group with a particular mentality. So the NDC should never come back to power. So every day the Peace Council is there suppressing a democracy. Anytime I say a group will be almost say Ghana democracy, it is the Peace Council. And anything that they are quick to say, oh, John Mahama should come and sign a document. NDC should come and sign a document. They want to handcuff you guys again. They want to tie your hands on your back. Then they will tell the NPP to shoot you people like the way they did in 2020. Say NDC for signing any document in Ghana. Say they are going to be peaceful because since 1992, NDC will be during elections. So they don't need to sign any document to show anybody that they will be peaceful. Say Peace Council for strategy. They say I'm a person NDC for to form. No more NPP for kuomo because 2020 you kuni pano. Peace Council never took action. Those 8 people who were shot dead, Peace Council, they have refused to call the president out to make sure Brian Champon is jailed, to make sure those who led the massacre, those people they gave them uniforms to wear to shoot Ghanaians who are unarmed. The Peace Council, they have neglected their matter. Today they are back again to say we want to tie your hands behind you again for the NPP to kill you. That is the agenda of the Peace Council. In Timamoma Peace Council, at least I've shown you 2 things. So what made Peace Council not to come out to tell J Mensah to resign? Because Boni Bia Boni. Because the way this time Omaka says Charlotte Osei resign, not a mere allegation. Not a petition. It is we are. So why is it that this time, this petition, they did not react to it? Because it is going against their party. Do not trust the Peace Council. Do not trust the Peace Council. In Ghana, Mammon trust the Peace Council bako. Nipo Muwu 2022, 2020, the Peace Council orchestrated here because they gave Akufo-Addo the room. They actually enabled Akufo-Addo to kill They were happy Akufo-Addo killed to win power, because if they were against the Akufo-Addo's action, they would have told the Akufo-Addo as the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces to call the military head to bring out those men who killed innocent civilians. If Bawumia, who is the head of the police council, was not interested or not happy about the killings and murdering of 8 Ghanaians during the elections, like the head of the police council, Bawumia, and Kobeka police for the South police for a show more, and Bawumia has said nothing about it. It shows that the NPP, Akufo-Addo and Bawumia, they orchestrated the murdering of 8 Ghanaians on December 7th, 2020. And the Peace Council deliberately, at the end of the day, locked the NDC up with a stupid contract, a stupid document, a stupid document to say because of this, the Peace Council is dangerous. Do not trust the Peace Council. I'm telling you, Ghanaians. And this message goes to you, John Mensa, John Mahama. Do not make up your mind to say you are going to come to power, or you are going to at least put people's life on the line and come and be father for all my faults. That's why the last time I told you, if you know you cannot be radical, you cannot be a president who will basically tell those who have committed a crime to face the law, don't even trying to contest again. That father for all nonsense is gone. At least the Akufo-Addo have shown us. In Tiati Kromahano, people are not campaigning for you, putting their lives on the line for you to come and be timid and be a nice man. You cannot be nice to everybody. Be nice to your wife. Be nice to your children. Be nice to your family, your immediate family. Be nice to them. But when you become the president, be a president. Be a president who is strong in your decision making. Be a president who does not take nonsense. Be a president who will let these people who are committing a crime understand you can punish them. That is the president we need in you. But if you are willing to do this, then you need to understand the young people of Ghana are not ready for a president who is going to entertain foolish institutions like Peace Council, the Christian Council, and all those people who are shielding corruption and criminality in Ghana. Because Ghanaians need a leader who will come in and solve the problems. He needs to have a strong fist. A leader who can punish, because you have punished your own before. Nothing stops you from punishing these criminals, these political pigs. It's a personal message from me. If you think you are going to, at the end of the day, sit back and say, let's come to the table. Nobody has a table for anybody. Ghanaians are not ready to sit on any table with any foolish man or woman who thinks that NDC or power, or say Kasa, NPP but power, we don't have to talk. Ghanaians don't have nonsense table. Come and lead Ghana. Anyone who has committed a crime, that person needs to face the law. If you come to power and you start that your nonsense you used to do, that nonsense of your father for all, we the young people will rush to the Jubilee House and come after you. We want some discipline in the system. We want a leader who will come in and put discipline in the system. We don't want a leader who thinks he's a pastor. We want a leader who thinks he's father for all. We don't want a leader who will come and say, where the money into where dear. And hey, if you do that, only 3 months, you're 2. So we are telling you, we are not doing this because it's fun. We are doing this because we need some better change. In Kwasiafo, we are animals. This National Pigs Pathway, they kill and they laugh about it. We want them to feel the heat. We want the laws of Ghana to work. Let me tell you people. Every day I keep saying, the Constitution. The Constitution has its own defects. We get it. But 90% of Ghana's problem is not from the Constitution. It's from us failing to activate the Constitution well. Let us exhaust the Constitution. I'm not saying we have a perfect Constitution, but a 67-year-old country or whatever country, we have not exhausted our Constitution to the point where we get up every day and say the Constitution, the executive has too much power. If we exhaust we exhaust the Constitution, we make sure the lower courts are doing the right thing. People we give power to. If the Auditor General goes to the audit Ghana public offices, people are supposed to be surcharged and jailed. We wouldn't need the executive coming in to do nonsense. So let us exhaust the Constitution. The Constitution is not God. It is not perfect, but we have not been able to move the Constitution to the point whereby we will come back and say, let's blame the Constitution. That is a lazy approach. Let us test the Constitution. Let us force it. Let us use what we have today. Let us activate it. That is when we will get to know the loopholes. We cannot just get up and blame the executive. The executive can only be powerful when the institutions the executive is overseeing, at the end of the day, is left to do whatever they want to do. when the institutions working beneath the executive knows that I am a civil servant and I can go to jail, the president is one person, that person will not do the bidding of the president. So we need to set those standards. We need to let the people understand. We don't have a perfect constitution, but we have not exhausted the constitution. How many people haven't been audited in Ghana? And how many of them have been surcharged? None. We sit in Ghana and blame the constitution. We are crazy people. Now, I wanted to play that audio for you. Mr. Which one is this? Okay, I have one here. Let's listen to this NPP MP. I was going to move ahead, but I think I need to let you guys hear the reason after Charlotte say Echo Parliament question.
We are talking about a statutory body charged with the conduct of our elections. And the answers she gave today were unsatisfactory. Because we are submitting a budget estimate to the Parliament of Ghana, who has an oversight responsibility for government incomes, expenditures, and revenues. And you fail to capture a very important segment, which is internally generated funds. Whereas in that same year, you've collected from Ghanaian citizens, parliamentary and presidential candidates, as well as others, right? And all these things were not captured in the budget estimate, and we've got it approved. So that's why I posed the rhetorical question to her, that now that her budget has been approved, and the Ministry of Finance is going to release funds to her outfit, how is she going to rectify that anomaly? It's a matter of great importance to our country. She said that this is her personal explanation. Do you buy that? She's the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana. She cannot have a personal explanation. The buck stops with her. It was palpably manifested today, that all is not well with our EC. You even saw the seating arrangement at the very beginning of proceedings, where members were urging the two of them to sit together. So all is not well with the Ghana EC. And it took the change that the country, the people of this country voted for, that emphatic change that has brought this seeming division in the Electoral Commission. I mean, I think there are interesting times ahead. I've just been informed today that the president has forwarded the petition to Chief Justice. So a committee will be put together to investigate all these malfeasance, malpractices that have engulfed our elections since.
These are the foolish people they used. I was and the MP before Adampono Jimmy Okaza by heart. Subin MP Jimmy. I say the answers Charlotte say gave, the Charlotte say answers no, they were unsatisfactory because budget aba and internal generated fund, you know. Charlotte say it is her view into Ontiasie, and look at the way they were sitting. Even their sitting arrangement was appalling. Kwasiafo yo on see kejetia or the kwasia betnanka di jantra fo and or ye no. Omo free Kumasi bedun kran a yenja mo no mo nti omo hungu e jantra fo so. 47 MPs from Asantimemu, omu to see one hospital. Omu from Asantimemu, omu to Toma Pien Koko, to Toma Bedrusu hum, Edrun Krampe, no Matia Gumaso say nine. There are small Mosamombra in Kramayano. Yadom Kojina Labadia, na Labadi 4 girls in Bejano Monibano Murefi, a Jimmy 4 in Grassy for town. Oh my God, Kevin did attempt, oh, what damn. All the 47 MPs, 8 years, omu for a caprem by fee, oh, to us a mabodam, what away Jimmy. Now, Bano to the saying 47 MPs, one region, 47 MPs, a bini Ghana ha. Masuma embema kukudro, ama betisa di omo tuwa cement wa Burkina. Masuma gubasi, msa mon konkren kwa jisika, kwa jimpunti umra. Omo di omo kwa siya betina nkren, nipa 47. Eno matia gu maso se mpena. Kwa siya fo, omo nye sika no mato estate, omo to real estate won nkren. No mo ja asantifo gu mfuturo nimu. No more ten crying. Omo pe plane afọ no ma for plane free crying no mo ko UK. No ma for plane free crying no ma ba US no ma be shop mo yare. Na egu futuro nim etwi soroku. 47 for 8 years omo ntuma anya so amekwan. Me kasa wo to nkwase aba wo buofu. Na wo chen wan. Wo chen wan okumase wa ye ka weni ma na wodwa. Wo to nkwase aba na metenetene wa wo buofu. Intimenya oden. Wan region be na de 47 MPs aba parliament. Region be na Ghana ha. For the 8 years, Mami Musa said, "Ediana 47 MPs they are bremufie. Ye come when Nimana Mubuofu, Monko for Suba Jimmy Sa Bedru Kroma and Omadani Krasifo. Now almost from Sase, almost from Jantra for Dross, almost from real estate. Now Omukro Mono free na yatin Kayakasa Santimemu Krasano, Omon Guinea who post on Bakako changing chance dino. Now Namusura who say a phone room. Now Buofu. Adea, a brand the metano, metoma MPP, what bodam. Now I started to my MPP na ende. A damn for one when you I will tell you, and I'm not going to sit here and beg you. Then question so now no santimena. Bravo, Juma Eguru, Menone Bre. I am telling you the facts. 47 MPs won't miss one hospital. Ko 4 time. MPs omukon kran nyina obi akosi dan won kran. Omudi kufuo chiba an kran. Ebe hu kane ebe hu plane. Ebe hu epo ebu asochi labadi. Omurewure mo East Legon ko remo North Legon. Anadwo kotin tamomba ewo East Legon KFC side ho. Omo be hu ajantra fo mo togu omo so. Omo hu say city light for any eyede tech in jantra for omo pe. Yaban kran. Jantra ni bi am kofa Nigeria ni an because Nigeria for no an cran on bojantra into to Tomu free Kumase no more bedroom crying. No ko jantin Nigeria ni jantra ni bi ojina East Legon. Ojina KFC line so no. I want Nigeria for no any more nyina yakoho. Aye nim de ho nyina. Jantra for no begu omo so ana ni ru say ofri subin. Yakasa ofri subin o say o me free suban. Are you the MP from Subin? Also no suban. Ni on pese be hu poso ofri kurase. Be fam puntu ko fie. No me nam Togo embassy. For 16 years in power, ko for 8 years, ko for 8 years. Muntumi for akoraban ko fie. Mo tete nkran die Jimmy for catch him say Kevin Mumo. Oja. And Friday. Mayanko enim. Kwasi asem na yemo de. Edi matama na musu. De bia mo pese ebu musu munwene. Na mo hwa de 2018. Where 2018? When the case assembly, challenges facing Ghana are temporal. Reverend Asarikusi. Yes, it's Sofubi. Or your method is Sofu. 2018, na Ghana for ebre. Na yesika some asaya kufu abeji power. Sofu also your method is Sofu penyini. Or catch Ghana for so brand the temporal mo bia nkasa. Or say a brand the temporal. Time and kufu adomo. Estatis almost say Ghana, Edi Ghana Sika, Nyoma essay, dollar ne kosono, so for Penny Begina, sorry, nim, also on the Methodist Church of Ghana, on the Diominim, or Becatch Ghana for say, oh, how are you February 2018 a tempera with a nime subicha? On a say, when you mean moo, on a say, who cronkon and a casau, on a say on the Otibible Nasa channel, on a say on the cronkon Methodist of Penny. 2018 or cancer assemno na Ghana for buseku for the questions. And the yaba 2024 software and the galam say esi so den. Your friend Reverend Dr. Emmanuel Asarikusi Koforidia diocesan bishop of the Methodist Church to NDC or say we won't need demonstration at this time, we need dialogue. So for no, on a share a year for the so 2018, ne kufuado mu say sikan sa so for ya, and na or catch the Ghana for say, oh, a kufuado sell minor by the temporal obey ni ye. And NDC for the evidence about extra Ghana for say, easy the omo yeno, a beman to kwesi, Momenko biomon kratemu, na yentie yenshwe de omo yena. So for way, essay, or no catch the NDC for say, ye demonstration bia, ye dialogue. Erade onyanko pompa zo nkwasi asabzo dada no so wo priaba nkaka two parties one eye there ba ko le benya NDC for MPP for yes I want come asunjo MPP NDC give us peace for the sake of the children give us peace we need peace more than your so called power mo petinja jinja to be so tenso kwambia so be to oba adan. So what we need now is dialogue and not demonstrations. I repeat, what we need now for peace is what? Dialogue and not demonstration. So I call on my brothers NDC. Demonstration will help us. Demonstration will help us. It
With the Electoral Commission for, they are not perfect. There are mistakes. Iron out, not demonstrations. So demonstrations, we are saying that it has to be called up. Amen. We don't need demonstrations. We don't need demonstrations at this time. We need dialogue. Now, I'm also proud of that man. Virginia, Papa Namino Kumasi Cathedral, Honorable Boafo. Maybe I'm about Cathedral or Papa Boafo, Honorable Tetiano, Neba, DBA chairman. Now, not be militant. And what dialogue always pays. Right have one equal for the main. Finally, one said, we'll come and sit down and talk. And the problem we saw is that if we violence has never helped, demonstrations has never helped. That is what brings peace. We don't talk, not war. We need peace for this our children. So this day that we have inaugurated this beautiful library as a symbol of hope for our children.
I saw for them to among you Jimmy for. Oh, so Utiene Kasema. He spent more time listening to politics than Yami Juma. Also, sorry for that. Also, for Jimmy. Unimiansa. And I never say in Penifo say Omuti Krum. I almost saw me ask for politics and a tribe ni Jimmy. Oh, baby, and the Ojani Penimum Korenim owns to be Jimmy. Owns to be a Ferriamano. You could see he's very abreast of the issues. He has no problems with the EC. EC ni penny biwo pusiga area in Kofobe 3,000 diakoshe baby. He has no problem with that. He has no problem with Deepa Ekuomu during 2020. Only problem. What will it? Nitisa dansen esi nikenika yatina somana mwa. He has no problem with the EC. Ye wusa okwa to forcing the constituency ye yin Kofo diakoshe baby. You could see or follow politics or your politics or your onyanya minipa. Sanko we na tete Ghana din kwasi asemu se krono. He is very abreast of the issues. But he has no problem with the issue the NDC has raised. We want peace and we want dialogue. Jimmy, when did the NDC start telling Ghanaians to say easy from Biobukum? Now also for your cromfoa, Anka Kofrodia na wono, Anka Asorina more auditor. So when you're cromfoa, now when you wudini, now when you're criminal, also Anka you share Jun Sobunwa. Adentina, Methodist Asorina Okofrodiano, more auditor. When you papa, when you're mini power, cromfoa. I was saying, Yamikuan, I do to umpem, when you papa. Pesa Ghana bekoso. En kwasia MPP politics na wo ye no. Utise gbi tu. Ena wa betra keka nkwasi asem when MPP so Ghana. Na ede na di peace ba. Ede na di peace ba. Yesu Kristo du Jerusalem. Wo unkan Bible. Jot ne apetehia ya wo ma otwetwe John otwetwe emma nufu asore dem. Ohihye eye asore akika so kechi didi nkwasi asem. Wo Yesu Kristo du Jerusalem. Okwa ne papa fie na nkofo di nkwasesem ede na Yesu Kristo ye or violently reclaimed his father's house. And what happened? There was peace after. Why didn't the people negotiate? Because Yesu call no okodru ono when Yesu was telling them and asking them ade na woton ade, they ignored him. Yesu ura sorry dem wan okotwe afia na obu nkofo Bible na mudi didi homa mutia ese edan na motete Ghana didi nkwasiasem. Yesu ura Jerusalem ura ne papa sorry dan mu no odinka busa omo say de na moye. He wanted to have a communication with them. He wanted that dialogue with them. The people ignored Jesus Christ. And I'll say if dialogue fails, force is applied. The NDC continuously from 2020 they have cautioned the EC, brought out evidence to show them say we na mo ye no at the election be ko be ni say ko odo kwasi at Ghana so ye sofo o kan news tie news chen obi a odros mu kan abegina o say and the party number power ofui mo na mugu Methodist asori ni anim guase mo na mugu asori no mo kan ho bi na saa asofo akronfo nketenkete no etumi abebiebia nsori wo Ghana ama Methodist Anglican Roman ni nyina egu no people like you charlatans like you people mo hu no kure na mo pese mo beka why utitagwe se abegina na and a peace and a dialogue. Why did you refuse to tell the people say NDC for air catch easy so mo pese ye we ni anti krom ha onya akwara utu afudwene kokwetua woto I say we ni Yatia de Kufuado mo a request for a new register. Now tia. man kwasi asem na mo so na mo hyehyɛ kasok utisa be kwasi adin ada no so kusi akronfo nko na mo hyehyɛ kasok echi. Why didn't you address the issue? Say NDC say isi nyade we. Na wo ye sofo na wo ti asori. Na se obi ba na o ka say software me pese woni asori panyin ni asori nyina Sunday ebe ye pese ye bia asori bukrim na wo sofo ka say wo mpene a abra asori sika ejeje ni nyina ye nyina ye dia onya kromfo wo ye wi un deserve so be gina ni peni maka nyamesem. You are a criminal. Me ye nyini me awo me to Anglican mu Aboas Diocese Anglican. Every month biano na yama asori auditor asori accountant ebegina asori enim na wa list nyoma ye de asori sike nyina ye minyini mi huye minyini wa Anglican. That is what they do at Roman. That is what they do at Methodist. Enya de wo hwe so no we kromfo. The NDC are asking say ade na yisirim bia bukrim utisa be kwasia keka akakra no wawu V8 phone tantan bia beto ama ene nkwasia tribe nti o sha asori echi na okeka nkwasia sem na asori na utim no. Why do you audit? I didn't think they be from headquarters busa say dey na ekoso because they need to know whether things are being done right. You are a filthy old man. Utisa abe siafo motiti asori na moya politics. I didn't think monkwasia MPP na faili monkwasia MPP na mudi nyini ye no monkwasia MPP na mode tribe hihye mu no mokoye nyamedwuma no mamfa monkwasia tribe na anto nchen ena mudididi mu adi nkwasia sema be pie ha na nka onim nyansa ka ansa na beka asem ka so ka che se easy for se easy e die na NDC for busa amuntumi nye mumbie nkra tadim na omunhwe omuwi asam fa na asem ko we na che so nyame eye Holy Ghost no esi wo so comfort se wo uni dwuma bia di anko school papa bia be di sofo abegina be keka nkwasia asem say dialogue na. How many times? I didn't want to refer in your statement. Cromfo. Disappointing, filthy charlatan. Utise abe. Kosianya nsakakra na mubi mwe Jimmy Dodo. Muna masa Ghana. Muna mama ekufuado egu krono. Some of you check you, some of you. And intina yenya asofo enketenketia cromfo ebie sorry ebu Ghana for no because the respect we had for I'm sorry to say Methodist, Anglican, Roman, some of you. Some of mo sa Presby, Anglican, Roman, mona na mo ye de den, mona mo representing the gospel on this planet. I'm telling you. Yani anything about some in certain peace here na mo. We didn't know. We didn't recognize them. Me my mass server. We didn't recognize our sorry kete criminals who sorry. Nobody recognized them. It was when you people, some of you, decided to involve yourselves in stupid politics. NMA Roman, Anglican, Presby, Reverend Mate, he involved himself in politics. Also, better to say Reverend Mate, you become like a vegetable. Better to say afasi na usi dem. One kano kre. Onyanko ponko kroko na yenyina eji community. Ewa na sorry dem. Obeku atu actually. Because asema o kano and free a gospel nim. On say asori for the to omu so ye jimi. Afi na okasa omunje so amen. Na obi otu onim nyansa wo say we kromfo on kano kre. Uti tajwe se asesegwa. We are not stupid in this country. Munja Jimmy no. Sorry for my collection the ashamo sama nya dwuma bia wo wiase. All in the name some abedi sofo. Mumubi, you don't deserve to be a sofo. Me a cromfo. You, I will expose you. What's as of who are you? Eh? Mema, what sorry for them? We say we are cromfo. Unkwasi apetesha. No. Oh, you see them the oye. Jama for to say we want peace. We want peace. Did the EC do the right thing? The NDC for Busano, Obi Musa Bida, NDC MPP Musa Bida. Didn't we do it? Eku for the Busas and change register Jama Hamanye. I don't know Jimmy sa mumpen for an cause some Kanyans asem. Mumubi, my sem moi. And a mugu Ghana, na muka kankwasi asem. Obi besie we di me software tem. Yase Methodist I sorry ketwa. Asori a ewia singina buno. Na mo di Jimmy we akoto anu osunyane na odi nkwasi asem. Otie na asem a otie politics chen obia. Ena me call na me tie no na ye me de se GBA onim politician bia. Enso eba MPP asem a no adane danchem, odane mampam ofui onte. Me bompa ye deche. election time it will fall trim. Onkwasi ade na mo de Ghana no. Now, asamfo from AC, mame dwedwam. NPP for say debate na ye pre no. And the debate aba omuso mo nya biem. Omo say John Mahama nya debate omo nya moa. The National Pigs Party. Ma catch them we mo Jimmy. And this na NPP irrelevant to. I am telling you. Na na dan kweku for don na mo sa achechide no oni certificate. Na me abranche te say me nyini wasantime mu. Me nyini wo boase asanse. Me ne Sam Jonah na kwa asori ba ko Anglican. Me nim de si oboase nyina the beginning of the fall of AGA me nyini oboase o. Me I know every single thing. Inti, I'm not the kind that you can intimidate or lie to. I know what the NPP is made up of. I are true. Yeah, per debate. And this is all money. I feel the debate date by NPP say no Mahama, no debate. Now, I feel I say no Mahama, no voter. Kwasi ebisu. NPP for say Mahama nye debate is almost nye debate. Machira mo say, ana de be an NDC for. I keep telling you people, mona mama, yeah, in Ghana, you are wealthier than you people think. NDC, I'm telling you, you gave birth to our democracy. You people gave birth to Ghana's democracy. Nobody can underestimate the importance of NDC in our democratic dispensation. No animal, or hini bi eniwo, penyini bi eniwo. Nobody can underestimate the relevance of the great NDC in our democratic dispensation. Nobody. Because Ghana, NDC na wo Ghana. I'm telling you, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Juma ye nyina no NDC na de ice senator so. Because Kwame Nkrumah was taking us where JJ Rawlings took it from. The distractions of Kwame Nkrumah fame all because of these dirty pigs calling themselves a political party. They distracted Nkrumah to 1966. After 1966, Kua ebeba ye nyina no, they could not sustain to hand over and turn this country into a democratic state. None of these fools who technically said they did a coup. A free farm kwasia form ye coup, they no be enye jantra from bedi. It is only JJ Rawlings. Say JJ Rawlings or ye coup no. So 100 years later, or done Ghana into a democratic state. Woma mame, enemy papa no papa ti Ghana ende, or mutumi dama ade chino, or say a bompire near da Yesu asia, near da JJ Rawlings ase. Echira we kwasia, and I will have a problem with that. Do you know how many countries have had coup d'etats? Almost at the end of the day, it did not turn into a democratic state. Foolish boys and girls. Mojin say, yeti Ghana yenkwara. Now the NPP say, no Mahama, no vote. Mumianko ti kwasia for no.
The flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party has long indicated his readiness to have a debate with the leading opposition flag bearer. And so, so long as that debate is set, why not? He will be willing to participate.
So you are participating only if John Mahama is going to be standing there debating?
Oh, but I'm sure you know. I mean, I don't know when you watch the U.S. debates on CNN. There was a debate amongst any other candidates apart from the Democrat and the Republican candidate. Was there any?
The one I saw was just two people.
Exactly, and there's a reason why. I mean, you even if you are a candidate or you are a political party, you must have done some work to earn your place at these kind of debates. And that is why in even advanced democracies, you always have usually the leading candidates actually going into these debates. I mean, what would be the point if you can debate yourself, and if the opposition leader doesn't make himself available, then I don't know.
But catch them must say NDC ni Ghana politics moi. Ghana politics enye yebiem. Makan deal way over and over. Hey, senka me say Nana Akufo-Addo e pull it out of elections. Elections now go so. Say go so. Adentin at this time. NDC so much election into me koso. Debate into me koso. time na now the Danko Kufu got in a Peace FM say so on be debate no. What happened? Me see, me catch them say the NDC is the bile. And into the Kwame Nkrumah Juma bi oyebia no ojama NDC. From PNDC era to NDC era, 1992 Constitution, it was birthed by the NDC. Pathway, and then I say ruling Ghana forever. Senka ekrobia senior wa anka the NDC, even though you say a democratic state, no, and could be to me to da. I'm telling you, and come back suppress every elections. But you see one thing. Nipa na oti NDC no, Nipa na PNDC leader by NDC no. He always said the people had the right to choose their leaders. Now just says ankwasi afo nanka omo de be yeku 1979. Omo beji Ghana actual constitution ma Ghana. Can you say MPP nkwasi afo en kombeja power mu? Never. Omo ka cheri ase nyina say oh it's a democratic. And kombe di Ghana so te say sibi omo di asante. I'm telling you. Me say Senka NPP 4 enanka omo ni party say free fa asantini no be cool now de ko di ma won tuma for democracy amba no senka omo mu bi NPP mu ni pa ene be ye cool no enanka omo de Ghana ba democracy a ko be ga che wiase nyina say oh we dey democracy anka party bie ni obe win elections for Ghana anka omo be di president ne se de omo di asante hene enu bi na JA Kufuor be di no Ghana oyiye chance tu ni koma no na nam Ghana banchire when to me anye bibia was antimemu. You need to understand. On the NDC a pull it out. Kokroko morning show e wane guye. The NDC is powerful, but the NDC does not know. The demonstration coming on, it will shake the core of this nation. So NDC started to say, almost democracy, it needs to be respected by all parties. You will see what will happen in Ghana. But the NDC have always given the room to these foolish pigs to think, say, because they are loud, because they are the foolish masses, because they think they can, at the end of the day, twist history. They think they are intelligent than anyone. The fact is, say, your bomb pay children in the name of Jesus, or say in the name of Rawlings. Because they are all enjoying the now, or the is legono. They are all enjoying the now, the Bantamano. On hine na wo som no sa wo for na we di da no so no sa efie na wo wuram na wa demu no e obi and a movie Ghana from a military rule eka say we are a democratic state anka wo fan kontumi si dan da anka sa the freedom na utumi di ko school wo Ghana from the 1970s bedru ha na ka untumi ko school anka hine na wo hine di na and we peja na beti se kokohwede na se bi oyen kana asem no anka na hindie no anka enru bebia every say kanipa bi beba almost the tumi be sha omonsa no mo bobo ahemfutiri mutuo. But a constitution was put together to protect everybody. The 1992 constitution by the NDC. Anything you want in the NDC focus on your debate. Oh, say NPP want to mean your debate. Every single thing the NDC pulls out and to mean Kosovo Ghana da. Because the NDC gave birth to this country. Kwame Nkrumah onyemogana. Kwame Nkrumah onyemogana. Onyemogana mosume nkron. Kwame Nkrumah ewo Ghana to hono. At the end of the day, na Ghana here obi manaso nsa atete no. Jerry John Rawlings, 1979. And then the first day ohu Ghana eso Ghana nsa. Or saw Ghana nsa as a toddler. And or handed Ghana nsa no edema eyedien. Liman said, G netete. The moment or handed Ghana edema Liman se onji Ghana teteno no. And kwasiafo na time na Kwame Nkrumah nyem Ghana. No mo pe Kwame Nkrumah kuno. Omo pe so mo poison Kwame Nkrumah no. Eba beka che Liman se oyo mabusuani nti omo so pe so mo hwa akwara no. And a JJ Rawlings ka che Liman se san kwasiafo yi time Nkrumah nyem Ghana no mo pe so mo ku Nkrumah. Nti safa akwara ne mame. I am the godfather of this country. JJ Rawlings saji Ghana and I said this time I will make sure say akwara we metete no. Emma Sebio ne homfa so no abeboa obia owo mantemnum. That is how he moved Ghana from 1979 all the way to 92 to make sure Ghana is independent. Mo bodam. Democrats and MPP, they have no knowledge about it. When we are more the impact and the influence and this war our Ghana's history muno. Na NPP omo history ne dey. Mon kan kire me. We Ghana ni a wo hwe me. What is the history about the NPP? MPP, their history in Ghana politics no anything, in building Ghana no anything. Tell me. So busa MPP ni say can Ghana history tell me the influence or the contribution of the NPP obeka so and me wofa ye wofa ba fo akoto. One fans starting from him fear onya history kan kiro. It's a fact. So busa NDC ni so unchiro the influence of NDC in Ghana politics or chiro bibia the PNDC start here their influence, how they were able to step in to stop some people from commanding the system and prioritizing things for themselves and suppressing democracy. How their leader came in, made sure power has been given to the people. The contribution through electricity, contribution through air production, contribution through building a country around the constitution. They will tell you the ABCD, the contribution of the NDC. Ubusa MPP pe obesta tifra himfie. Enya himfie na cheshe party o. Enti ubusa NPP for some mo story ne den. Osio ene ye nana. Ene ye nana. Ene ye nana. A day na why ya contribute ama Ghana. Cheme japade bia wona na jama wa and dey betuma hwe ho akase be se de tumi ma wona na si hospital. Also ye de ye nsi hospital. Wona na ye kwan ben. Oh ye ne anya kwan. Wona na ye den ma Ghana. Oh ye na nanom ene de njirafo akokon. Wodi de njirafo akokon a ebia fufo bi na wadi na wamen na woni de njirafo akokon. Ye ka Ghana, ye nka de njirantokwa. And every day no the MPP they confuse themselves with tribal politics and governance. They don't understand it. You see, can the owner na ye mo party ni ba ye ma Ghana. Sibia obetumi ka se Kwame Nkrumah ne CPP no we no mo ye omo si we enti na matire ni fa ha enti na ma hospital nipa ko genkwa ena NDC for omo si hospital we omo ye kwan we can the owner na party no mo ye beduru nde o se ye kokon tokwa wo de nkyira. Na ono akọ de nkyira no bia bo timutu ame okuma ame me mansa musa na eba na ogye na me nam me mfantini mase enti wo nkotoko bia kokko ye e wo de nkyira ontoko bia kokko wo e wo achemfo botu enu emfa me ho one na will try to be powerful problem, and these are things we need to understand. With all due respect, eba asantimain toko maku as a tribe, we give it to them. Toko cha my idea. Muno bia ku Ghana yate ase, but eba Ghana chichreya mu place we MPP. There's a difference between tribe place any governance. Let's separate these two. What you say? And then also you chere yem rantie ne mbabawa na omunyini no. After Kwame Nkrumah free so 1966, ye kunku 9 omumu bia ntuma nka say yemfa Ghana to aba na oyenyi obi ntuma anye sa ade no. Obi na otumi ye JJ Rollins nko a nti ebo mpa ye chere Nyankopon na ka say in the name of Jesus a ye wi na ka say in the name of Junior Jesus. Yem bompa ye ma JJ bibi owo kwase ampanyi ti wo ende o ma menye bebi di ni to ato because obi democracy o de brewo. Nti nka Ghana kopie kuro bia so a anka every room you enter ka hu president ni anymore ka be hu Rollins enim. Yeah. Oh, so North Korea. Me say Ghana anka be kuro fufuro bia anka office bia obe bia government office bia hu president in picture ube hu JJ Rollins picture. Ube hu Nkrumah no hu JJ Rollins. Yes. That is what you will see. And so, and the other office na chichidie we tare down ho. Sa chichidie we no tare down ho. Adan ya democracy nti. Democracy nti agove we be the president din kwasi asem. Democracy nti. Na nka nya democracy ede ne kufu de be the president. Hende ni padodo ampeso be the president. Cheda kwasi yi. One ne boyfriend eye bond. Cheda kwasi ampanyi a na odi bond bema. Na mo pese the story bremo ana. Dari bond na cheda edi ne to cheda kwasi ampanyi we cheda mo kwasi a cheda ankenya politics na yefu ne democracy ayefu a cheda kwasi ampanyi ode ne bema hyehyɛ bema to we enya no odi bond kwasi a we beso be di president ye jiminti mo be say ye dirty ana ye betuma ye dirty rough ye jimi ani aman kwasi afo bi didi nkwasi asem wo Ghana. Mo ye be kan sama kire mo.
Ghana must work more efficiently.
John Dramani Mahama, 24-hour economy.
You are still live on Loud Silence TV. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. I am your host. My producers are called The Ghost Team. We're still live on the show. I had to take a break. So I'm take a break and come can send any sameka. Into break I'm taking a bois. That's the reason why sometimes we take that break. Because on say Udu baby obeya DB ebe affecting pebi. Obeya DB ebe affecting pebi. Anytime they be metena because I say the things we know in Ghana in the NPP way, the things I know. You have no idea. So metena just a 2-tier NPP, I'm saving your life. We a businessman, I'm metena just a 2-tier NPP, I'm saving your life. We a cocoa queen, I'm because a 2-tier NPP, I'm saving. So or nursing school, now because a 2-tier NPP, I am saving your life. You have no idea. And can you can be my and as Anke Biba will be kind of chrome. Said the way of phone soon you and person at the Chremoa. And as Anke Nipa be dinny pebi one agree. Yeah. But for some reason, we try to protect a yet nipebi or makumesa. And to do some tiny abo break near Gina. Yes, let's talk to the masses. For the masses to make the right decision. Cheddar. Now, mama yenwura eye galamsey insensem nim. Yes, see galamsey issue aba. And I have like 1 hour to treat galamsey na pong. 1 hour. Nanado Dankwe Kufuado Bawumia NPP. They can't solve galamsey problem. They will not solve galamsey problem. They don't have the zeal to fight galamsey. I mean, they are not going to do it. Because they are the ones who are doing galamsey. Don't forget Ghana for one video na muhuno. Young boys, omono pressure. Juma anyho. Entina who Ghana for small boys in kwara na ebi omo ye galamsey. Omo de na omo ye galamsey o. Me say, ope omo mu gina nsuo no so. Ghana ni akwara bie ni Ghana 22-year-old boy onye affiliated to power or 100,000 Ghana dawa or so kwakoto chamfan mienu. No Ghanaian has it. Ghana ni young man be already 22, 23, 24, 18. Onye sikan koto excavator. None of them. Omunisa skano. sa insuo na essay no Ghana ni akwara with 18 years okuta 100,000 on to me and touch and find kosi sa nsuo no so or the 100,000 in your touch and find on to me nyesika top diesel pongum. The rate at which our insurance sell Ghana a high heavy duty people with money, people who have the power to control water bodies, and those people are the NPP, DCEs, MPs, ministers. Chairman to me, their national women's organizer, NPP for na galamsey essensio munjai Ghana for nkwala na mudidi diomochino. That is the reason why Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia can never stop galamsey. Enti samutie MP before kasa, they can never be emphatic say mining, illegal mining na insuo so de yes sensio no na when the water kwa when the wo boase when the wo eye wasa young man already 18 years okonya 200,000 300,000 400,000 2 million eye galamsey ni o wa bem na betam sa sika na ma no se fa kokoto eye chamfan fa kokoto machine be sinsuom sa akora no akukuduro kura otimantem na ne wofa bi na ache no 200,000 Ghana onya sa akukuduro no entam machine nkosi nsuo so onibi because ekuro no ohini wom ekuro no odikuro wom ekuro no assembly man wom ekuro no DC wom and ekuro no MP wom. It is a young man with 18 years 19 years ne wofa bi atam 6 billion if abrocha breno sa akosie matisa galamsey ne koso pa je 6 billion kota excavator mienu na koto we na fa besinso sa akora na oni akukuduro na obetuma yesa no. He needs powers beyond him to allow him to sit in that water. Inti the powers above and the ama galamsey ne druha. Do not blame the young men. Have you created opportunity for them? Have you given them job to do? No. Mema Ghana ni bia blame abrantie bia na abeba wa say majority of mbrantie ne baba mo Ghana so pressure. Yen blame aban mu mpedifo, especially DCEs, especially MPs, NPP executives. Omo no mo ye galamsey no wonsuo nim. Na wo umwa de kura no na akogina river pra mu say me de machine asimu bu nsuo. Wo ye hwan. Pra so hene wo ho. Eye ahemfo mo toatoa so DC wo ho, MP wo ho. How dare you, a young man, say benyam excavator ntimi medikosi pram akoti pram? What power do you have? Afena me chira woni me breaking it down wo hu say se ka say insuo na say galamsey say Ghana ay MPP ay Akufo from Jubilee House. They are giving their people the room to do it. Because Oba region BI or BBF for the RECSEC, the Regional Security Coordinating Council saying, right? The minister, regional minister, no on the commander in chief or region biaso. Into kwa Ashanti regional, akware nimse kukuo no on the RECSEC penyini on the security penyini into ono enema command ema police soldier for mo ho adwuma on the di anim. Oba wasa your regional minister ono and in charge of security. Enti the issue here is say DC wo you cannot say what bypass DC, what bypass the regional minister, what bypass the MP, so the excavator could see a bypass ohene. No, you need some extraordinary powers bia no, and that is only political power. A MPP if you throw. And what did they do? They use words like community mining. Community mining no dia na o say ye dia na ye enu ntina omo anhyeda enya documenta omo de back bibi e friend community mining. Into community mining no strategy ni nie. Community mining no strategy ni nyina nie. Thank you team. Let me put this on the screen. Send everybody mo hu omo ye galamsey ni ye. Na ye ntoa so. Ansana mako Akufo-Addo reaction. Now Mame fanto na memfanto from na as obi ante ase. We mu na ye galamsey ni wo Ghana no we mu. Now, omoba power no and omo hu say they needed a strategy to involve a omo form no omo lead communities no. Because the issue is such a want to be babuasi pomposo oba adanse asokwa na ofri asantimemu na oba dance memu aba betu gala as a chairman want to me enya 50 acre of land sa no odi kro for so ahemfo so nipa omuti kro no bebusa se na ye ne yete ha ene ama abontinsu ni ne Chinese fo aba omubedi asase enti na MPP for create ade friend community mining. Now the community mining no omuka kire say it will involve the community. It is a way to mute the leadership of the community because youth no such a want to me ba eyetakwa oba asenkregwa oba adeso oba oboase na obenya 50 acre na o start mining na mbrante ne maba awo wo kurodum no ehu senkofo ne fasika odikro nkasa ohene nkasa. They are going to revolt. They'll be angry with their chiefs. They will come and question their chiefs. Say, yatia, I'm not for the bomb na. Omu disika. Yes, so are they any right to say so? Be bosika na. Into mo ba. Na chairman want to say, your friend be the community partnership. And kato Ghana team say, community mining. Into the omo say, catch na. You 50 acres. You 5 acres. We are a community. No, no, so you're mining. That is one. They have been able to clamp down on him. No masa catch on him say because of community mining nana ukromo embaba wani nkwara no omo betumi akwakwa ye omo de wa ha ye de yeso ye de wa ha na bosumi bia no ye bebra nana 50,000 Ghana ye de bebo kuro no ho ban 81 nana is stuck one ose wa ma 5 acre ye de ye community mining into mo wi na ma press conference no ma catch Ghana for say asa ye de akonta mine ba ye oboase adanse no obeye mining na emu no omo ye community mining into ohene tia akonta mining chema wuntumi tia in the name of community mining. It is how check here. They have been able to go all the way down to mute the people. Senebeya in Mebruno and revolting against operations. Into all the Chinese for no kwa. No makabibia to news nim, makabibia to mutrim. NPP is doing community mining. What is the document backing community mining in Ghana? Is there a policy backing community mining? No. But you katu mutrim. Into omu use community mining. And no na ekufu ado mobile. That is what they have been able to do. Because they needed a way to be able to silence the local leadership, community leaders, odikro enya hemfono. Because the young people will not allow. The moment ubekache odikro say yatasa 300 acres, yadimu 20 acres ama kuruno, monfanya community mining no, the chief cannot act. The young people cannot act against the will of the chief because Ohinena say, Chairman, I want to say community mining. So the community mining overshadows the illegality of Chairman Wuntumi the Oye. Memo bin da say MPP and Adentra, these are the people who are involved in serious mining, where you're just a fraction of it. This is just a fraction of the destruction that you are seeing. It has been well orchestrated. They thought through it. Because time mobile power no, they wanted to find a way to do the galamsey. But they also had to do it in a way that they will be able to use the community without the community revolting. And they brought something called community mining. And the more amuti Ghana nyina nipa se na ye dwuma community mining na a benefit omo none. There's none. And then I also say the galamsey na ekoso Ghana no, it is not the Ghana Forum Digital, you know, a MPP leadership wemo Chairman Wuntumi sa Sampine ayo bi to say Ohene Jan or a lawyer ayo bi to say Owusu Achiao ayo de Dwabin parliamentary candidate Chairman Wuntumi Emmanuel Boache Wasa DC. These are people into Jubilee House. They coordinate with the DCs. And it's an embrace Muhammad Kacham say, baby a problem no one district chief executives. They are the ones doing galamsey. In the West Stadia, DC is more Ghana right now. They are not chasing after Edian contracts. They don't do it again. Hardly would you see a DC chase contract in Accra, because when you chase contract in Accra, you have to go through procurement. There is a paper trail. Into me DC, I will leave contract in Accra. I will not worry myself, but I will be involved in illegal mining, because illegal mining, the only evidence is what I use in doing the illegality. Into eka 2 months near Betuaba now 1 month. The mayor say we will move all excavators from site. Where is your evidence? And into more DCEs are involved in community mining. In quotes, the galamsey no mo ye wonsuo so no eye chema untumi no mni DCEs ne ye. And omo de hye nkwara no. Say eye Ghana fo nkwara bi and area na Ghana da bi. Some of the even the small scale miners, legitimate ones, no. It has gotten to the point that Sibia Chema untumi no ne politicians edi mobano etu amenano etu eye gold no. They are getting frustrated because the kind of equipment ekuta Chema untumi mo omodia galamsey no, the registered or legitimate small scale miners omuni bi. So they are forced to form alliance with politicians to do the mining. It is a steady pa. Some of the small scale miners, almost more license, they are now having alliance with government illegal miners. Internal raise illegal mining as some not small scale miners are politicizing. You know why? They are politicizing it because the illegality happening. Some of the small scale miners, they are doing it behind. If you say, bois omumubi, and intina. Sorry, no power. What is say? A small scale miners be aqua shit a machine be now small scale miners illegal. A galamsey starting no many kroma. It's been 8 years. Then suddenly a small scale miner back community so almost shit excavators. A MPP for na small mo. There are some small scale miners they are working with these DCEs because a DCEs will be and amomo use fraudulent documents. A galamsey. Anything and the ultimate was a small scale miner. His problem is that on an agreement, NDC4 and a galamsey. NDC4 ko fan ko fu efri Burkina so mo be galamsey. Sani passe no your body to if you say on na eboama aban no asay Ghana.
A small scale miner no yen sha aban bi ase. E autonomous. It yen so yen tena ho e mama yoku bi e power or pe no. Onko transport nkrofo megu nsuom. Egu ye adwuma na anim ase. Dabi yem pnes ade no iti ye catch omo aye chichi omo no obi enu okatwi ba ku bi oka broken ni din komo so omo di bi gu ha no omo di bi call film no omo di bi call wodam ba ye through message na mo se ba bi omo obi a na ye be chase omo because ye ne ye ncha ban bi ase ye association ana ye defend ye adwuma nso na enye tumi a wo pe enti na wo ba be gina e no so aba be gu small scale na anim ase dabi yem pene iti message ya ekọ say obia onim say omu wo ho no o mani ntu omu say ye ba wo mo so enya agro according to boys na eni omu di nkomo no say obi na di omu baaye ena say ba bia duro so no politician omtimi ye bibia bi but ena me kan ye no ye ntena ho no mo say obi me yusu ye adwuma no dabi enam say no na o ka bibi fa ho Ghana fo so mu ninti all my you no make be being farmer Ghana for me some adwuma no ye invest wom and mo ba ye mo hu adwuma wo mu di wa ha no mo amudi mo ne hu bi eti ba bi kura wo di wo mu call ye no ye be chase wo mo ye mfe ni agro me sre Ghana for say sa wo mu wonsuo so no yes small scale man ye nso so na sa nso na Ghana ni bi o ba bi anso nso so because ye no ye aban man krata say ye mfanya adwuma wonsuo tibuwa wouldn't be a baby biana or sensual, no so I said ye we are Ghana ni or more than so pamuomo.
From the beginning of his speech, also me autonomous, show biase. Now we autonomous in show biase, I want them out to me say Koneko Kubi, and I could be machine. Me say, Akoya Ujina we are also a small scale miner, legitimate. We mun MPP use more, and the Siano. So I campaign we catch Ghana for say NDC for na ko fan ko fo aba e be galamsey no. O staticas I will say mon sha ban ase mu autonomous na on sha ban ase a Ghana mra ben na ma to me say ko na ko na ntinsuo so na ko chi obi say watch ne say oye illegal mining. Who power to arrest anybody? Who bought them? Also be both Timutu. We are kwasia. Wemu na omune chairman won't me illegal mining in Ghana. Wemu and also bobutu. Wemu na say Ghana. Oh, suddenly, when we send phobia illegal mining, free Ghana. Now political party power be a ope. Kwasia. Me say one na munsioro so be both Timutu. Wemu na omuma Ghana for mebunu ne bre. Omo mu pay juma. Omo asebio because mebunu no omo njina nsuo so nya Ghana say bia ho. Eye san kwasia last me catch them say sa legitimate small scale miners no more licenses omo mu bi omo ye criminals chain bibia omo no mo enable MPP abedru ha. Some of the things are ekoswa in so say no some of the small scale miners no omo ni chairman wontumi mo any MPP for no and aba together no mo sensuo no in the name say they our license 8 years ni hwede nsuo na ye na also ye small scale miner wo dwene Ghana nsuo ho a do you have to come and tell us say political party being called for evidence when also in phobia kasa omonti Ghana kasa then na who say obi wa MP NDC no call for mobile san kwasiafo we in Ghana. I don't know what's going on. Besides Mr. P, are we off on TV? What's going on, man, guys? I'll be right back. Yeah. All right, you're still watching Loud Silence TV. The information I'm getting is that TV is off. They are working to get TV back on. Facebook is on, YouTube on, radio on. Guys, let's try and move to Facebook or YouTube. TV. Hey, Kevin Taylor, my bro. So my technical guys are telling me they don't know what's going on. TV is off. They are working. They're going to give me a signal right now to know whether TV is back or not. For now, they don't really know the hits that we have on TV now. So what I can tell you is, if you can watch us on YouTube, just try and watch us on YouTube or on Facebook. If you want to listen to us on radio, you can also listen to us on radio. But for now, my team, they are telling me TV is off. They are trying to get TV back. They don't know what the hit is, so they are trying to get it right. Just say, Jack. All right, let's do this. Inti, sir, utie diena abrantianeka, you could see clearly say he's just an MPP communicator or a criminal small scale miner. Hey, me, I grew up in Obuasi. They are legitimate small scale miners. They are cost Ghana no mumpe, and they have never wanted to, at the end of the day, mess our waters up. Now, when the small scale miners, legitimate small scale miners, started with Ghana, I check, they have been around for years. And then suddenly, say that was not their practice, and that has never been their practice. It means there's something bigger happening. We need to look at and pay attention to. Into small scale miners, Papa no more Ghana, they don't like what is happening. Because remember, small scale miners, their job, a job, person protect it. And they say, who is small scale miner? Then the one with the level of destruction. Now do G because wako hun conform and sabi on so be home. And mama sini pebi na di omo baye into be open power kwasia. You are not a legitimate small scale miner. We are criminal. And such people, no, so mo ba nwura mu se mo be pamo be so mo bom to oku because mo nim nyansa. Na wo moya party and moya organization mo show bi asia. When the mouse are 2 minutes kwa abontini ko sizi obi machine. Wona mo na small scale miner no. Who small scale miner na we no? We security agency. Who small scale man now? We are police. We are soldier. Kwasia say, wono okwa abontina kwaji chinipa. Okwa o say boat mutuo. We have people who are in charge of security in Ghana and to prevent this menace. Now, you say yakasa che nanado dankwe kufuado, and you say asama beda hono say President Kufuado forms a 5-member ministerial committee to assess government effort in fighting Galamsey. Yes, Kufuado onfa a year state of emergency and to Galamsey because of Galamsey on farm to Kwemuna yenjai Galamsey in for now. And a year mining in for now. No, Kufuado say, oh, what's it? Be a friend 5-member committee. Omobe de nipa num na nipa o chair committee ni Kandapa, head of national security. Omobe den. Kufuado say, oh no, onye ready say, or Babe stop it a year illegal mining no. Into what committee one crime. Meno kasa na dwi machines sisiso ewo de wasa te chema untumi ed sense ase ewa senkregwa wasa oboase eye ejeket jemfua MPP for MPs ni DCs machines esisinsuom prana say ankobra say insuo Ghana nya ya resource ya forest reserves na asay enso na nado dan kwekufu ado said you betuma ya ne say wa friend kokora bi won kran na wati committee na sa committee no na bebia ye problem edu no omombe solve problem no enkran kofo tin kran e be models etin kran na omotin kran paper ho say de ekoso asankregua na chema huntumi botuo essence ase essence o asantememu no omotin kran na omoye meeting ekufuado we jimi the will the political will oni bi on say na nsia Baumia eyi eye mrekudu kase ne campaign no when it comes to mining no ono na embehwe sa committee no so na kwase bi to ka chem se Baumia de o new oba enya de a me se Baumia ba mrekudu ka ene be ne lance minister Baumia ba enkwasiafo wi a ye hwe omo a omotu Galamsey a omo ye MPs ministers no omo na Baumia be use no nkofa wan wedin kan astati mo appointment won campaign mu enti ye campaign we no wini a hwan na eba behwe insase so mrekuduka Anytime I catch them Ghana for say MPP Omo Jimmy, they don't care about you. They only care about Omo party now, Omo Timuno, that National Pigs Party, no, and no Omo Jinimu. They don't care about you. It's the president today. You're calling for the president say Omra TV so prime time to make a national statement or say onye. But or catch them say wati committee nipa num. Galamsey fight way. The whole Ghana we cannot fight it. And the way nipa num say sa nipa num no omo be solve Galamsey. Omo beti nsuo ni. How did we get here? How foolish can we be? Why should we be entertaining this? Why should this even be normal? Peace Council for Omo Ghana no sa nkwasi asem we mu huye. Asofo ni mpenifo mo te Ghana, nobody is speaking. Enti Akufo-Addo naturally with Jimmy and yeso Jimmy keku. Ni Jimmy na with Jimmy no. Mo na mo so with Jimmy o. Or the mo be ye business. He, na Akufo-Addo or the Ghana be ye business. And onim we steady mo ache Akufo-Addo we di bro nyankwa ya ko 93. Enti anya ndे no di bro nya ya wo 1944. Time and be Chrome 54 signing the bond of 1844. Now one hour watching you Akufo-Addo. Or no Safuma for money nyina. Akufo-Addo. Or Safuma Mr. S, Mr. P. Add Akufo-Addo's age to Osafo-Mafu's age, to Fremont Paris' age, to Michael Kwei's age, to Hakmana Usu-Adjman's age, to Kufuor's age, you see the number of years you get. These are the people we are saying someone omo nyansa, omo nyansa chichire Ghana. Ompo de Kufuor free. For now, young Kasa Kufuor de or on count or retirement. Ye Akufo-Addo, ye Hakmana Usu-Adjman, ye Fremont Paris, ye Osafo-Mafu, na safa count Hakma Michael Kwei. She had the number of years as Uncle Fu has spent was as we so for the Kanda Park. Sanko Fu, she had the number of years they have lived on this planet. Omunim Ghana chemo. Omunim what you can do, what you can accept, and what you can't accept. They know. Akufo-Addo, we way psychologically, spiritually, emotionally. We way mu. Onimsem we Jimmy. Into the oil, you know, he's not scared. He knows, he said, there is another way he can play into your brains. And into the what cause some machines we was here for a drip. Now drip machines on bed also. A crobia benya excavator on bed on betwa kwaso. Na the excavator bako mienu and the kwan. 8 years. Mumusan kwasiafo is a drip machine na way. In fear watch. Ye wu machine bia o constituency. Edi eye na watch me ensam ye koto aba. Osi yesia no wakofa machines bia ba nti ye fa mefa kwan no so obi akrom nti ye ntoma no. E kire nipa odwene se wagimi ene be ye saade no. E kire nipa obu se wo yakwase a wonimu nyansa. Nti drip machine na ye de ba ye no. It means it says sa drip machine no dollar no be ko 4. Sa drip machine no galamsey no be jai. Drip machine no obana owo free SH na onye duane de duane beba. Drip machine na aba no Ghana na woti say wudwa tire ahye no wudwa tire ne beba we Jimmy. Eno nam de bia me ka say MPP for hu musam we Jimmy. And the moment we accept that, especially yenia kanfo dodo no, the moment we accept that wholeheartedly, MPP omo power biem. But we see MPP no omo said the foolish masses majority yenia kanfo ameka ho. Ghana akanfo pa na Jimmy. Yeah. We dwa sasam yankan akani. We don't mean say we do the gati no dia akanfo atem say me kan ho yemfantini. Ghana akanfo ye ne Jimmy pa more. Yeah. That is why the MPP no they have sat down quietly to assess yenya akanfo. Because what's the dia enkwasi asema MPP yenyina yenya akanfo ne defend yomo. The other tribes no hardly do you see them all of them defend MPP in Kwasi Asem because they always think twice. They analyze issues. Yene the emotions in the nam yene akamfo yemududu ni Jimmy. We basically yanjene first. The emotions the DBBH. Into hot utumi hu oba time. Na nisio a woni kuruma say through galamsey. The jumegu also what the MPP crasher punch and beto amano. Sa nipa no gina no ye ntwie. Se owu nipa yankasa owu ye ofeye onimu nyansa because oti wiase no party na odie no ese ni nsu a obenumawu nipa na odi omochi no omomagu abrochire enti saa oba no otise krama batan onwene ne ma ho enti otumi gina nipa nim ka se ye the MPP flag crasher aponche na akokwa meto ama na ono sa no onwo ofe Into there are a lot of such pigs around. Because all the drip machine are bremia, dear nebeye. Uko kru papa biye mwa, yamfa 2 excavators. And ye kwine. 8 solid years, aka 84 days, 85 days, ubiakofa drip aba. Unsu ya saying, wejume gu, untumi mkwaso. Umbasku asay, krono, e kura utim, the other 30 kram say, or the machine abanti, or the minyansa. Sandy Panu say we Jimmy. In the first place, for the NPP to even think of bringing these machines at this time, no, omu bugana for doing some young kwasia for. In the first place, for them to even think, say, let's bring these things at this time. Na yemfa momo, na yenkanchom say ebe no. That means, first of all, they have looked and analyzed our level of intelligence. Omo say yemu dudu oni Jimmy. It is all again and there. Drip when adadawa ekufuado. Plan of fire na aweki with Jimmy Amano. It's the fact. Okay? My uncle in I'm sure how dangerous. Galam say we a MPP for na ye. Galana ekosono a MPP. A MPP and a ye. Me team no aye calculation no. Kofor is 85 years plus Ekufuado 80 years. Hakamana Uswajiman 82 years. Osafumafo 82 years. Frema Opare 77 years. 406 years. Nipa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sa nipa 5 we omo di asasi we so 406 years. Me say Kofor di 85 years. Ekufuado di 80 years and your football ages na be mamun. Hakamana Uswajima edi 82 years. Osafumafo edi 82 years. Frema Pare edi 77. Michael Kwebe kanwa omo yako ebeye 480 years. That means nipa and 9 way omo tena sase we so be 400 years. We di 28 years. You say you don't know how you think as a Ghanaian. We Jimmy amomo. And then Frema Pare why sankure. Otume jina nkure no say. No, I say. Frema Pare no I say. Omo say we Jimmy. Why is ankure? The nufu etare ne ha. Ena wash ode ntoma gwa hyehyɛ ase. Frema Pare ne nufu egune ha. Ena ode ntoma hyehyɛ ase. Ena ode oil afa ho no abegina wanim. Asa ankure. Ada ohun se we Jimmy. At this point, mama penyini akodi 100. Hwe de Ghana nsu aye oda ho petumi. De na ema na dwene tumi ho efise nipa na omugji ho na omo sare omo Jimmy. They see you people as stupid. Omo hu se mo ye foolish. Football ages na amamu no ye twem 406 years. Nipa 4 pe in this government enim ho. Enti se wotena ho a o say we mu de they have been there. Yeah, woman nyina at an era almost steady mu the way you think, the way you absorb things, the way you process things. And almost steady any account for more. They took their time to study account for almost any account for near Jimmy more. And it's almost sorry no mo na account for nim. This is your land minister, Samuel Abujinapo. Muntia Sembia Waka. Sorry. This is Samuel Abujinapo. Osidie. We name land minister. Most of person mo fight galamsey. Dear no can say Ghana's economy will face severe consequences if a ban on mining is imposed. Ekufuado Lands Minister Abujinapo say omode eye ban to mining so temporarily for now. Ghana sika sembe say. Wana mo na edi galamsey, wana mo na di gold de kwa broach. You can't spoil their business oh. So because you say Ghana, Galamsey boys, and almost say Galamsey boy be answer Ghana. I'm telling you, Galamsey boy be answer you. Galamsey boy, omo good takwane ensuayem. Omo say you. Aye NPP, aye powerful politicians. Omo tumi to excavators since you. Omo diesel, egu barrel mu, and air power aye chamfines. Chema untumi we be a filling station wo wurem, and a diesel. Thousands of barrels gum yeah they power about 80 excavators. So as mo boy na ote wasa ote eye impoho akra na ote boase no ono beto say machine no you need money. The galamsey no ma ye na ohun bebia nsore ni eduru no etumi say epono, you need money. You need capital. And yet thousands of dollars. So you need millions of dollars to turn the waters of Ghana into this color. Into Mameka Binjiro, NPP4, omo serious galam say into land minister na, and cause I didn't yen mobono si o. Galam say illegal mining in the campo the end stop it. Eh, near the insuna and Koyan sa near Kojaya Ghana Sika Sembe say. Wow, Shame, what on good? Wow, Shame, or go to good. Ha, into your economy, omo economy no. Who created that economy? Make natural. Put a pin in this. Maybe the reason why I end the yensu na you say, and then you understand. Obetinyo maybe I say, aha. And nuntina ye drew a makada, but me chiro. Now share Abujina po sambo the deputy the wakandi munche me chirawa debi me do weni kusi bibi so. Deputy Mrekuduka ono na Baumia campaign ono na leading minds a hon sensem or dan deputy lands minister. Or say waka small scale miners said they should speak against call for a ban on mining. Mrekuduka ko catch some of the criminal small scale miners enyo munyina na akronfo. Emu bi na omni MPP impenifo ye adwuma no see munye demonstration entia omo kase eye in galamsey no ene mine ni bi say yensu so munye galamsey entia munye demonstration entia metal sofo kwase campaign we no hu enti land ministers no ka kire mo say they are not willing baby ensu na ye no omo pese eye brown more na wunya a land minister telling you say amanfo bi enko kasa entia a national emergency, that land minister deserves to die. That means what is happening, no, they don't see it. They have no interest in it. They don't care. Because they think or see you people to be stupid. Among for woo, among for be woo. Now they are going to shift the conversation on inquire young men. Omuchobu baby kope bika credino. Boni omudino omu de beshem brantie say Ghana brantie we mona moya galam say and NDC for that bio e yomu no moya galam say. Me say wa we galam say chen baomia o Ghana ye be chiwatu. Baomia. Me say the Republic of Ghana. Wa we galam say chamber umia ye beti watu ma cheche mumu. And the reason why yensuo no ende ayese no eye simple anope ya kese ya Mrekuduka ene Samuel Abujina po ekase no uko some site a omo be a new site illegal miners invade Asenanyo Forest Reserve in a fresh attack. Ye di nkomo na omo say galamsey ni nyehwe na yen stop Ekufuadeti committee no ende ya omo say wura asase fufurom Ghana ni akora be na di 21 or some machine we bi unim ne bo your local even local small scale miner bia ni obetuma to machine we unim ne bo chema wuntumi wo be 300 me no woka say but these people are telling you say you know what ebe say economy no into the ekoso no enkoso. Why na the license we man kofo we eye Samuel Abujina po on say ende okuja to ablakwa ebetra betru no wa kire with documents say time aye work COVID no from Atamils to Mahama omo ama more than 80 licenses for people to mine legally in Ghana, but from COVID-19 time besun there MPP ama over 1,500 licenses. 1,500 licenses. Time na ye nyina COVID na ye wu no. NPP for government has approved 38 small scale mining licenses between August and then September. August and September yesu omama 38. From COVID-19 time ebesu this time omama over 1,500 licenses. Enti ana wotoka say MPP be kun galamsey omo be stop it. They don't care. Omo no mo ye galamsey no. Me say MPP for omo na omo ye galamsey no from Atamils to John Mahama omo ma only 56 licenses. 56. The whole Ghana. They only granted 56 licenses. Between Ekufuado Nkwao from 2021 or then ABC 2024. Omama over 1,500 licenses. They gave it to NPP for DCs, MPs, Chemauntumi and his cronies. Omo no mo ye galamsey no. State of emergency, they will not call it. Ojo so mo Jimmy. Omo wi ombe politics with it. Into omo person mo Jimmy mo a, no mo nya kwasia sei. Into oba or say, oh, politicians from both MPP and NDC are involved in galamsey. Into which Kennedy Japan kwasia we, nemba nyina gu abrochire no mu supate seme. Na ban the tiso 8 years. Ye busa ne say galamsey no anase nsuo na ese no. So NDC and MPP nyina ye galamsey kwasia we. And better na TV so catch them say Ekufuado ayet say edi agina ho a eni ntini galamsey omo ye we or say nyankopon ku ne to ne twene what do omo ye now they are playing politics with it because omo say we Jimmy after 8 years you want to say so what build Ghana na make say nsuo na say dia when I see 8 years why bibia ye 8 years what the free SHS aba we embo wo so na make just say 8 years what say Ghana nsuo a wo say that be ene the MPP ni NDC kwasia bi ba wenyini. And this is what we keep talking to you people about. Sa MPP for we Kennedy Japan baby anyone num san kwase nsuo we bi oni baba kumpo numbi. Ono so owosika ye beton nsuo fi abrocha begu fi ama na anom. Na where? Enti we mu no omo hu Ghana for some Jimmy. Now let's go to the issue a mondwene ho. Team, stay with me. My team almost catch them and say, hey, the sunny excavators now made a this excavator. Sa excavators we are now made a say, young man bien wa or sika wakota excavators we bundiano. My team did a research. Almost a sunny excavator from China, no. It is between $3 million for one. 3 million, and I'll be up for 3 million. Just to get one of these things. 3 million. Now, Odeba Ghana skemwa a 30 billion old Ghana. And so to way back. Sadia we na unsana tu amena bundia sasasino. Baku ye old Ghana na 30 billion. Ghana from Rantia send what 30 billion to buy this. Chema wun to me MPP for Gabi Ochadako Kate Jemfua Kojo Ponkruma Musa Omuno Muya Galamsey. For the waters to get to this level, we have serious commercial distraction. For our waters to get to this level, you need serious commercial excavating equipment. Say 2, 3, 4 boys are going to shanky. No, you need heavy duty machines. Chairman want to me machines no and then a tiam here na tuogunsium wash with power hose. This is not a joke. This is a whole government. MPP for na galamsey no. Don't play with them. They don't have the political whatever will to fight it. No. E yomo juma no. O you say asro enkwara no person da dam say enkwara na galamsey meme nyini oboase. Oboase ne ya ahwease e na eba surface mine. Oboase unya emrante miensa enan obekoro mu gira nwura bi mu no makote mansa hwea egi aye omo adwuma ni nyina wie no they have some black omo wie bibia ahwea no dane te se black your friend no eye de mansa hwea eni ye black. Now these boys will go and steal small from AGA concession omo gya ho omo ko wie amboba kakra no makobo eye de eye shanking machine bi na omo hwie firi akire na omo ye to. That's ultimate sepu, ultimate seyusio. The chairman won't me muyeno. Omo the excavators is sin wurem. And ye boon ya tugu. Machine back over 30 billion. Akora be na obo over 30 billion got machine way. Now what diesel sika? O catch them say, chairman won't NPP for say a NDC and people na omo boa. E yo omo no mo ye galamsey no. Now my show. The danger in what we are talking about. Ebia unhu. Mamencho, I was talking to you about this. Ghana's economy will face severe consequences if a ban on mining is imposed. Mamencho, you were free and Mamencho are there. The reason why it's here, Yensu na bedu this pointer essay no. I mean, a simple man. Good timing. I mean, pong. for our waters to get to this level of destruction. Say yensu ni be say abedu this level. Insu a eshia epo. Insu a eshia epo etumi edane epo kala no. Ma menche what goes into it. Die emane baso. Galamsey, before John Mahama moved free Abenmu, people had started doing surface mining in Ghana. And what they said, John Mahama deported 5,000 Chinese out of this country. Now you need to say, into Busa say, a day na Asia within 8 years. Today in Ghana, we don't have any clean river in Ghana. It is simple. It is demand and supply. A demand and supply and the Ghana and Surabedruha. On say right now, Baumia platform here is good for oil. Now the NPP government, they have created so much demand for gold to the point where gold has become so important to the government. PMMC for no has set it up through Baumia gold for oil. No, they have now set up young people with money in different communities. Those people don't demand for gold. And what is happening, and they say there is so much demand for gold. Now, when there is so much demand for gold, there is so much pressure on the environment. And to check it, the rate at which Yensone say now, everybody is shocked. They say, at this short period, Yensone say it is because that idea now about the buyer for gold for oil, no. It has opened a gap for a special market of demand for gold. It is so many people are now out there doing different kinds of digging because there is ready market for a gold. No, remember, time about me started gold for oil. No, people thought they said they were joking. Sika time no Bank of Ghana no omudema ewua e PMMC and ewua e the core system in the name of Baumia. And almost setting people up in different names on their companies. And I'm catching Kofo said they should be buying gold. And somebody will be in Obuasi or a small scale miner beer for some time on Saturday Juma. But the friend Baba catching said right now the Jack, your new buyers system no more, they are buying gold. Those things excite people to get into trying to get gold. Now, gold mining, the longer process. And no, very tough. On say anything that we share established mining companies are. The amount of money they put into mining, no, it hurts them more than the amount of money they make. Because if you want to mine legitimately, you need to spend a lot of money. Because one, you need to first think about the environment. You need to think about afforestation. You need to first think about the security protection. You need to first think about the water bodies. So you are putting a lot of money in securing the environment you are mining in. It's a lot of money. In the answer gold in Mbrano, what can you say? The profit is not crazy out of the roof. Now these small people are PMMC4 through Bank of Ghana, Atam Sika, Amo say, Omontito gold, no. They are finding the shortest way to get gold to sell to them. And it's about Umiaba and Sebekajam say a big gold standard, they didn't see that. And that he is going to hook a gold to our reserves. Into technically, but Umiaba so say Ghana now, say a Sikana a year Bank of Ghana or Besanka Abia say 100 billion, it was a 50 billion a cash dollar, not 50 billion a gold. And there's been a spike in the demand for gold. In this Russia, in this short period, there are so many people trying to get gold to sell because when there is demand, there's price hike. In Usha, recently I was talking to some of my boys in Obuasi. I'm catching them say, oh, gold price are cost power. But you see, the reason why that is happening is because these people are forcing the system to bring out the gold. And when you do that, what happens is you get a lot of people going out there and doing illegal mining. Now, they use these small boys, as a smoke screen. Say, they lie. They are buying gold from some of the small-scale miners who are indirectly working with this government people on our waters. And when the spike, the sudden change in the water, the change in the water color, and to me change in River Prano before it gets to this point. na ekire say machine a eye adwuma wo pra ni mu no it is working 24/7 engineer you starting anopa ejina mu saa de so omutu amena no omutu nsuo ni mu saa boys no ye gala na omutu bobo table na omo shank no they don't do anything no. They cannot even contaminate one plot of water within 2 years. It's going to take them time. But the level of destruction you are seeing, your machines, mechanized mining. Into MPP for no, they have taken over the bigger rivers. Ne banks no, and omo ye mining no, and omasa jackie prices no of gold. There's so much demand for gold. And it's about umia kasa or see everything about his policies, Ghana should go for gold. Ghana need gold. Bawumia's policy has been anchored to gain gold because that is the catalyst. Now, he wants you people to come believe, say, gold is the only option. Gold is the only thing that we can use to rescue Ghana's economy. Remember, when you go to other African countries, some of the things we have in Ghana, they have the same thing. Oko Congo, Omo timber, Omo gold, Omo diamond, they have a lot of ore than us. But why is it say Uko Congo, all the African countries are resources say they are not basically basing everything on gold. It is because they are not seeing gold as the only option to revive the economy. It is because our approach is the laziest approach that benefits Bawumia and his people. And with all the resources we have in Ghana, they know that gold is the part where they can invest in. Into Bawumia every single day on your opportunity or see gold for oil, gold how do they call it, gold standard? No, they are buying the gold. I can tell you for a fact they have raw cash dollars on them. So boy now PMMC no in Ghana today who sika chene be chwatum. We're creating over 200 companies on Bawumia. Small companies that are gold buying companies. Omu to talk gold na no munya 1 pound, no munya 2 tons, no munya bromo, na omanane. They are changing the dollar into gold. Into what you are seeing, the high demand for gold. And no na ama this drastic change in our river bodies. Into say and 20 MPP to leave power, I swear to God. It will get to a point enam yenye binwe. It will get to a point and Ghana. That is why Mwaka Chekufuade say unstop it mining, all sort of mining also someone Abujina say it will affect the economy. Without gold, was Ghana's economy not running? When the Kufuade put a blanket ban on mining in Ghana, weren't we still running the economy? But right now, they want you to believe, say, so we go to everywhere, Ghana economy cannot run. They have lost touch. They cannot solve the problem. They know majority of us are foolish. The destruction you are seeing, so who say, so what Ghana now who say any, and you still live with the government and think, say, this is a joke. You are lying. Sad distraction way. And young Koran is sad distraction way. A whole criminal gang. Don't underestimate the NPP. Bonnie Mudimuno, you have no idea. So you're Ghana in there now. I will say with the count, me matna catch them. So on pemasem cry, just take these words. MPP, Botuabama MPP. But I've shown you, macho. That is why there's so much destruction in the system. Is the demand. They have created a whole economy for gold, and Bawumia is leading it, and they are making billions at your expense. I keep telling Ghanaians, this is a whole revolution against a government that wants the destruction of Ghana. It is beyond John Mahama and the NDC. On the 17th, say every Ghanaian, wherever you are, region be a war. Baby a demonstration because we EC4 office. Omo regional office said, you need to go there. Every region office be at least deeper 2,000 to 3,000. They need to be there. In the Greater Accra region, we need to make sure, say, there's no space around that area. A message should be sent across the nation that we want change, and the EC cannot stop us from that change. Because if we don't stop this EC, and for them to do what we want democratically, because we, the Constitution also give us the right to see what is in the register, to audit what is in the register. Say, and stop it EC where this distraction you are seeing, it will get to a point. This is beyond NDC. This is beyond politics. This is a referendum against a political party, against a government. For 8 years, they have set up criminal cartels to destroy everything. So we should see this beyond. This is a national service. If you don't speak today, if we don't do the right thing today and join this demonstration on the 17th on Tuesday, that will be the beginning of our end. I'm telling you. You will die. You will die, and you die slowly. You will die from cancer. Your skin is going to rot. Your babies are going to look like animals. The deformity in the system will get over you people. You will live in your own country. You'll be sick like slaves. Your hospitals cannot treat you. The poor, the vulnerable will suffer the most. The danger that is ahead of us, we are the only people who can stop this danger. If you don't join this, if you don't kick these people out, if you allow the NPP to rule, it means we are giving John Chairman to me, we are giving Kojo Ponkruma, we are giving Kate Jemfua, we are giving Champagne, we are giving Ekufuado, Mekuduka. We are telling them, go ahead and finish us. And what they will do to you. On Canada Japan, the Babia Num Ganansu. Mekuduka, the Babia Num Ganansu. Samrabu Japan, the Babia Num Ganansu. Ekufuado Ma, Omo Num Ganansu. I swear to God. My dear, let us think this is a joke. One day, Mobetam Meboba, say Kevin, okay. But God in his own wisdom, knows. Said, yeah, aje Ghana, yeah, aje Ubia. Let us all join the NDC on Tuesday. The demonstration is beyond the elections. The demonstration is to save Mother Ghana. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's exactly 8-1. I will see you on Monday to discuss Ghana. Be good. I will be good. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers and good night.
Some Asampa.